Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my wrist for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitchin' my archive. Boy came back on the 4-5. If you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Go up a 4 with a loco. Tell them run this bitch back like so-so. Got this rap shit here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin, shout out to Bobo. Moved out the station, now look how we is. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shit for the kids. Deposit the checks from my bank for limbs. Pay them my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy for me. What I paid for some dollars could've bought me vanilla. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Cali put me in the front. Let my little brother roll in the Dutch. My little boy get whatever he wants. Madam T don't be asking for much. Pour and lean on the nuggets and runs. Spill the rest of that drink in the punch. Left wrist on some my head stunt. White rich, I just did it because 6 6 11, you know how we coming. Tell them niggas they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business, we shooting the punch. Hey, ass nigga, go get you some money. I just got out for 2, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another. Couple ends, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, shit I had to go do. They say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
We're doing it live. At the BDH.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I'm taking over for Patrick again today. Lucky you guys. Actually, no, he's coming. I'm sure he's gonna surprise you guys with something soon, but we're here at the BDH. We have a special guest today, other than myself. Good morning. Hello, hello, everybody. All right, so we have news at 9:45 today. That's what I've heard. I'll probably be doing some trading. We will see if I get so lucky to hop on one of these screens and take over and make that money. Woo. Patrick has a new little toy. I don't know if you hear those engines revving, but I'm sure he's going to pull in here any second. Good morning, everybody. Of course. All right, I'll let him take over for you guys. I'll be back later. Enjoy the show.
Step in. Oh. Imagine the thing comes down, hits the car. Oh, fuck. It's gotta be close. It's gotta be real close. Oh my God, we're flirting with danger here, boys. I could have pulled in a little, maybe 1 inch more. That's what she said. That's what she said. Let's go. We're back. We're live. We got some special guests in the house today. We got Ike. We'll introduce him in a minute. We had our beautiful assistant or partner, my business partner over there, Victoria. And well, it's time to go. Oh yeah. The chat told me to go buy the GT 500 and I couldn't not buy it. So there we go. We got the new GT 500 behind us there. That thing is an absolute beast. I know it's a Mustang, but it's a special Mustang. You know, hey, I'm definitely a hater on Mustangs, but this thing is a absolute beast. So right now, looking at the NASDAQ, we got the 21 EMA, the VWAP there, and it's Fresh Cash Friday, baby. Fresh Cash Friday. Let's get into it here. We got our friend. We're gonna pop up on his screen there. Ike What's poppin'?
What's good? What's good, BDH?
You ready to
Thanks for
trade
having
today?
me. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I got some fresh funded accounts right here from Elite Trader Funded, and let's see what Friday brings for us.
All right. We got some funded accounts. That's his screen right there that we're looking at. So we're gonna have Ike trading with us here today. I'm gonna fix his camera real quick. Make him look better.
There we go.
Go. All right. He looking good. This man showed up to the BDH in a suit, looking good. Look at this. What? Show him the shirt. What do you have on that shirt there? No, you gotta go back over. You're off the screen. Well, there you go. All right, there you go. Look at that guy. I can't trade shirt. I didn't tell him to wear it. He wore it. You know, it's a free country here, people. And he also came bearing gifts as well. What do you got there?
Here, let me bring this.
I want to open this thing live.
Christening over
Oh, what do you guys think it is? What do we think it is? Let me think.
I wrapped it myself.
Ooh, it sounds like an alcohol, water. Okay.
No microplastics.
No microplastic. Should we drink? Should we drink it all right now? It's like Christmas. Oh, what? The man, the myth, the legend, baby. The Trump vodka, the world's finest super premium vodka from Trump. And you said this is a hot item right now.
It's a hot item. Empty bottles on eBay are going for about $200.
$200 for just an empty bottle. So I can't even imagine what the full bottle costs.
A little bit over $1,000 for those. And
My man,
stopped
hey.
making them in 2013, so
Hey.
it's a little collector's item over there.
When you come to the BDH, you fucking bring gifts, people. You don't show up empty-handed.
I'm
Thank
not
you for
coming out of
that.
South Florida without a gift. Come on, come on now, let's go, guys.
All right. So Ike, give us a rundown. Who is Ike? You're
Yeah,
from
so,
what? Are you originally from New York?
I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay,
you know?
I can hear it. I can hear the.
Just always just trying to hustle, make a living somehow, you know. And day trading, it just caught me. You know, I've been doing this for now 3 years. I keep it simple because I'm simple, and that's it. You know, I want to show my breakdown.
I wouldn't say you're simple. I'd say you're classy.
Oh well, you know.
Simple and classy,
Simple
you
and
know? It's
classy,
like
yeah.
different being simple. I feel like simple is like someone who's like simple person, you know? Like
I feel like I'm like a simple-minded guy. I haven't read too many books. You know, I can't really do math that well. I don't know what FPG stands for.
I have that same problem. I'm like looking at my P&L stuff, I can't even add it up. I'm just like, I don't know. I think I made money.
Too many numbers.
There's a problem. All right, so taking a look here at your screen, you're trading on Ninja Trader. You got anything special? Looks like, what is that, an EMA, VWAP? What you got on there?
I've got 2 EMAs. I got the 9, the 7, and the 20. And really, the way I'm a scalper, I don't need to know what happened last night. I don't need to know what the week is doing. I don't need to know the daily candle. I'm in and out of my trades usually in about 8 to 10 minutes, sometimes less. So I pretty much just mark up a 30-minute chart. So this is a 30-minute chart right here, and I'll pretty much just go to like candle closures and wicks, and I'm sure chat's probably got shit to say like, ugh, what? Look at the imbalance. Listen, man, I don't know about imbalance. I don't know about any of that. All I do is I wait for a close above, and I buy. A close below, I sell. I buy high, I sell higher. I sell low.
Wait,
and sell
hold on
lower.
a second. You say you buy low, sell high? I
No,
thought
no,
you're
no,
supposed
no,
to
no.
buy low, sell
No,
high.
no,
I mean, you're supposed to buy high, sell low.
No. I buy high, sell higher. That's the way I do. I can't wait.
That's a good way to do it.
That's it. You know, it's like I'm not looking for the bottom. I'm not looking for the top. I'm not looking for sniper entries. I'm just looking for payouts.
See, I already like this guy because he's not talking shit.
No, listen, you know,
Right?
People could post their sniper entry. Look at this entry. Good, big shit. I got a few points and I got a payout. You got sniper entries, but no payouts. So, I mean,
There you go.
what, you going to pay the rent with your sniper entries? Come on now.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, all that matters is what you're putting in the bank. You know?
You know, these people talk about liquidity. The only liquidity is coming out of their eyes when they're crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it.
Let's go. We got a real New Yorker in the house, baby. I wish you lived in. We got to move you to Pompano.
Well,
I think you'd be the
listen.
perfect, full-time guest on here.
I'll flip these accounts a couple times, buy a little, get a little another little garage next door, and we'll be.
The Ike and Patrick show. It just has like a ring to it.
It does. You know, we'll have the BDH and the LDH.
This is the first
Hey-o.
time that I've met this guy, by the way. I've never met him before. We talked a little bit, and I was like, fuck it. Come on in. We'll see what happens. So we're here. We're doing it. He's got a C4. I got a C4. It's going to get fucking wild. I feel like at some point we might have to. I don't want to open it, but we might have to. Just start doing some shots.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But, the main thing I got to tell everyone is Your mom lied to you. You're not smart. You're not special. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll become profitable. That's the bottom line.
Where have you been all my life?
These guys writing
Where have you been all my life?
I've seen someone with a notebook this thick of notes. Like, what are you doing? Closure above buy.
Wait, I have an honest question. Do you journal?
Journal.
Do you journal?
Journal. I'm on TikTok. Stop that. I don't have time to journal. I'm scrolling.
He showed me a TikTok video of
I'm
him
scrolling,
buying some
bro.
sushi.
Sure.
He bought some sushi and he took a trade and paid for his sushi off of the trade. I like the
All
the
live,
hustle.
live.
On your mobile, too, on your phone.
Now, when I first started trading, I've been trading now, it's just coming up 3 years right now. When I first started trading, I journaled. I made the same mistakes everyone does, you know? So you got to kind of fall a bit to learn when not to fall, you know? But in the beginning, you're noting, you're over-analyzing everything. Like if you just figure out the magic formula, the unicorn poo, if you just figure that out, you'll just be a millionaire, a trillionaire. Wow, you can't stop. Money glitch.
Man.
No money glitch, bro. There is no unicorn poo.
This guy's gonna take my job. I didn't know there were people out there that could talk as much shit as I can.
You know, poker, you could learn poker in 2 minutes, right? Two pairs, 3 pairs, right? But there's more to that. It's not math. This isn't science. This isn't 2 + 2. This is just you hit some, you miss some. And if you think it's not gambling a bit, you got a long way to go.
That's kind of a good argument too with the poker thing in terms of at the end of the day, if you're playing poker and you go on tilt, you can lose all your money playing poker, even if you're an amazing poker player. So kind of the same idea with trading. You can have all the strategies, you can have everything lined up perfectly, but if you don't follow the plan and you blow up and you go on tilt, it's really easy to lose money really quickly. So keeping that in mind, it's Fresh Cash Friday. So take a look here at the chart right now, pulling up the NASDAQ. I'm not like super in love with this hourly chart right now. And just got a lot of highs up here. Kind of a weird, I don't even know, kind of what to expect here. When it comes to your setups, Ike, is there anything that you're looking for here before open? Or are you kind of just like wait for it to make a move?
I usually don't trade between like 9 and 9:30, just because I usually don't trade between 9 and 9:30 because just the market's could get a little crazy, you know, it could get a little temperamental. So I usually wait till like 9:35, but I'll trade from like any time in the morning until around 9, and then by 9:35 I'll try to get back into it because, you know, my strategy is super simple, so I need the charts to be simple. I just need it going up. It's going up, I'm buying. It's going down, I'm selling. So it's like, you know, and a lot of people might think like, oh, this strategy can't work. This is like when you're 4 years old, like, oh, it goes here, we buy, right? That's what you think. But I've got over 60,000 in payouts in Q4 from Apex, MFF, and Top Step. So I've never tried to lead funded. That's what I'm messing with right now. But
60,000 in payouts is better than most gurus on the internet.
That's right.
So you're doing
and I
something
posted
right.
online, so you can see it. I'm not, you know, I posted on my Twitter. And you know, before this, I was doing forex until MT5 RIP disappeared, and then now I'm in futures, and here we are.
I like it. Straight shooter. No bullshit.
No bullshit.
Brings you a $1,000 bottle of vodka. I like it, you know?
We're not playing games, I told him. I told him.
Fired up, baby.
Hold him, we're not.
All right. So right now, let's take this. Give me, what are you looking at right here on the charts?
So here, you see, this is just pretty much how I marked it up. It's on a 30-minute chart marked up.
These are levels that you're watching.
These are my levels where I'm really looking for like a closure or respect, to respect the level, and then, you know, range. So I have no problem trading ranges. Like if you look over here, this is kind of, already we got like a kind of a big range going over here. So right here with this candle rejecting, if it wasn't 9:30, I might just take a sell stop. I usually don't do market orders. I usually do a stop limit or, you know, a stop or a limit. But I might do a sell stop here to just kind of ride down to the EMA. I love the EMA. I know people say, oh, indicators don't work, but it's like, you can't argue with results. You know, like people hating on any trader, if you're showing, if that trader's making money, you're just hating. You are just a hater. You're not a trader, you're a hater.
I agree. You know, I think indicators, they're not going to make you profitable, but they will help you if you apply it in the proper way. It really comes down to your overall strategy. If you have a strategy that works, bouncing off the EMA, you buy every time it touches the EMA, then hey, more power to you. You know, I think like you said, pretty much if you're making money, who the fuck cares how you make it? Just get it done. So Right now, again, NASDAQ, we got news here. I hate the 9:45 news because it's just kind of like 9:30 market opens and you know that news is coming. So you get into a trade and it's like, it's just, who knows what's going to happen from there. Do you worry about the news? Do you trade the news?
Yeah, no, I don't trade news. You know, I mean, a big part of trading is knowing when not to trade, because anyone can, you know, it's 50-50 if you're going to buy or sell at any time. So you need to know how to get the odds a little bit more in your favor and not take every setup you see. Like if you take 2-3 setups, you make some money, that's it. Like, you know, some people are like of the mindset, like, well, keep going. It's like, it's like a casino. The longer you're at the tables, the more of a chance you're going to give it all back. So I try to hit it and then go. But I don't trade news. I'll usually wait till 2-3 minutes after news to get in or something if I see it.
In the building.
Where? Where?
There's a big dick in the building.
Look out, everybody. So at a day like this where it's 9:15, it's really going to be of me kind of like watching a bit, or, you know, I might go, you know, drop some heat real quick, you know, drop a deuce, you know, just to kill time until till something happens over here. But I'm like a strictly retail trader, you know, wick fills, closure above, closure below, all the stuff that every guru will tell you doesn't work. That's the shit I do. And
Wait. So you're doing what the gurus tell you not to do. That's
that's
confusing.
Well, 90 to 95% of traders fail. They don't make money, right?
And probably 90% of traders pay a guru to teach them how to trade.
Right. And then what are they all doing, and how do you be part of the other 5%? Well, look, they all think they're smart. They all think they got it figured out. They all think they're going to fucking get rich quick. So how do you separate that? You need to realize you're not smart. As soon as you realize you're not smart, you just became special. You're part of that 5%. Because 95% think they're smart. I know I'm stupid. I know it. But who cares? So I don't know what a FVG
I say the same thing, honestly. I was like, you know, hey, at the end of the day, if you can say I'm an idiot, whatever you want, but like if my P&L is green, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, it's like I've been people in my comments after, like, if I have a little red day trying to tell me what to do. I'm like, bro, you got
wait. People tell you what to do. That's
you don't even know. I don't even open my DMs anymore. They're just full of like people either telling me what to do or just like, I can't explain it, but I need help. Send me money. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to live my life.
That is so funny because obviously sitting here on YouTube all day talking, people love to give me advice. Patrick, why did you do that? I was like, thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm seeing the chat over here. Some people asking about a trade I took this week. You know, I post most of them on my Twitter, so like I don't really like have like I don't really like save anything.
Wait,
like
you don't print out every profitable trade and just like put it on your fucking fridge?
Well, what I'm thinking of doing is printing out all my payout certificates and wallpapering my whole
making a wall behind
whole wall of every certificate.
Just your funding certificates.
Funding, passing my eval certificate, every certificate. You know, like you know. I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do it. But what I'm just trying to really get across is the simpler you keep it, the sooner you'll find profitability. And if you're still looking for some type of like money glitch, you know, like where everything also makes sense hindsight, it's like, bro, you're still lost in the mix. And you know, it could take you a year to climb out. It could take you 3 years, and you might not ever climb out. So, you know, if you've been here for 4, 5, 6 years and you're still like looking for that, how am I going to make it? Like it might be time to either do exactly opposite of what you're doing, or you know, maybe go on OnlyFans or something. Figure out something else.
Hey. Not the OnlyFans. Come on, they're making a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. I'll
be honest. I'm a little jealous.
Hey, look, if I had the body, I'd be on there. I'll tell you.
If I was a hot blonde, I'd have a lot more money.
I hear you. Well, the only thing I've got is some boobies, but boobies. Look out. Can't get paid too much for that from on me, you know. But you know, and then also, of course, together.
How's your wife gonna feel about this?
You know,
your wife might not like this OnlyFans idea.
She asked what BDH was for. I'm like, it's a buy dip hodl. Buy dip hodl.
There you go.
My, you know, it's a little more classy.
All right. So right now we got the NASDAQ pushing up here. Look at the hourly chart. We're kind of just like pushing up here into open. I always hate these types of setups for me personally because, you know, you get like that momentum, like that move from off the VWAP here earlier. So move off the VWAP from the 22,000s. Now we're up about 50 points going into open, and it's like, is that a trap? Is it going to continue? Will we get the move? We got a pivot point to the upside at the 22,100s, and then we got a pivot point to the downside here, 21,981. Looking at your levels right now, let me see. So I got a pivot point at 22,100. You got any levels at 22,100?
I don't go that high up because I scalp.
Wait. What about 980? Anything there?
Let's see. I got a 977 and a 993. So
yeah, so that's we're like right in the middle, which is funny because you charted that, and then my pivot point that I use is pretty much like right there in that level too. So
yeah, it's I mean, look, I'm just looking for closures. I'm just a simple man looking for a closure below. That's it, you know.
And then what time frame do you normally trade on? Do you have a
I mark up to 30 and then I jump in on the 5 minute or the 1 minute.
Yeah, I saw you showed me a trade earlier where you were shorting for a bear flag, but you put your limit order and then you just like kind of forgot about it and let it hit basically.
Oftentimes, if I'm looking at something, I might just put a limit order in there and go walk away and do something and have a alert on my phone to let me know when it got triggered, because I don't believe in letting your trade just like run without watching it, because wacky shit happens. I like to trail my stops, especially with some of these prop firms where you've got the intraday trailing stops, drawdown, right? So you gotta I've seen some people be in so much profit, it's like I need to move my stops. I'd rather take a hit and watch the money run after I'm out than take an L. I just don't want to take these L's when I'm when it looks like a W. I don't want to turn my W's into L's. That's it.
There you go. Famous last words. Don't turn the L's into W's. Somebody asked about what is my win-loss ratio right now. Well, it's coming down a little bit. We're sitting at about 73%. This is my Tradeify dashboard, the last 9 days of trading here. 9 days of trading. We've got 9 green days. This is the profit. 11,000, 15,000, 16,000, 12,000, 9, not looking too bad. And we are right there ready for a payout. So yesterday kind of got a little chopped up, but we are still very much in the money here. And we are cruising right now, looking for this first payout from Tradeify. We took a payout from Take Profit this week, $10,000. I like to get that payout out of the way. We were talking about that earlier. Kind of just like getting that payout, first payout of 2025 and putting it on the board.
You need it. I mean, anytime you need to get a payout quick, I like to put on Top Step and just do the opposite, right? Like that's the number one indicator is watching these guys.
He's like my long lost brother.
Hey, here we are.
Hey, we got Ike in the building, everybody. If you haven't already hit that like button, give us some love here. Ike flew all the way down from the bitter cold of New York.
Bitter cold.
Bitter cold.
Yeah, like right now, right here, if it wasn't 920, I would probably have, like on my screen, I would probably do a buy stop at the break of that candle, kind of.
Okay.
Which I'd probably be entered in right now.
Yeah.
With the stop loss kind of over here, and just kind of looking to fill the range.
Yeah.
And
you're not looking for home run trades.
I'm not looking for home run trades here, man.
What's your kind of like? I know we talked about this earlier. Like it's hard to like say exactly, but. Is there like, if I can get 10 points, I'm good with that kind of thing?
Yeah, especially now with how you can have 20, 10, 15 accounts, whatever it is on thing. I'm happy making $200-300 and copy trading that on 20 accounts and making $3,000 and saying, all right, I'm out. Like,
well, you said you work a normal job as well. So
I work a normal job.
You're trading, you're working, you got a family.
Yeah, got a family, 2 kids, a 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a wife, and
how much time per day do you think you spend sitting in front of a computer looking at charts?
So I work on a computer, so I usually have TradingView open on the side, and so I'll but like. My trading's not very intense where I need to be like on it. But so I would normally just have, be look for my setup and try to get a quick scalp here. If I can, if I could make $200-300 on a quick trade and copy trade that, bro, I am good for the day. I got into trading because my kids' daycare between the 2 of them is $4,000 a month. For just the 2 kids. So I'm spending
working
about
for the daycare, baby.
Yeah, I'm working for the daycare. So I just want diaper money and daycare money. Everything extra, I can buy some, Trump bottles of vodka and come fly down here.
And sometimes some sushi.
Sometimes some sushi if it's paid. But that's it. I'm not a greedy man. I'm a simple man. I'm just trying to make the hits. I'm not trying to be a genius. I'm not trying to predict the algorithm, guys. Look out. The algo's going to get my stop loss, everybody. I'm not looking for that. I am just looking to get money and bounce. That's it.
Ike, you're the man with a humble pursuit respect.
Oh, fuck. Jeez.
It's like Squid Games in here.
Jesus, I'm sorry. I repent for my sins. Please
Listen,
forgive
you're a
me.
humble man.
Oh,
I like it. I
okay.
like it.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's I tell people too. I'm like, hey, if you really want to be like a consistent, profitable day trader, you gotta like find something to like have a goal, right? Like you said, hey, my kid's daycare is $4,000 a month. So if I can make $4,000 a month trading for a few hours a week or whatever it is you do, like that's epic, right? It's not taken away from your family time. It's not taken away from your life, your business. And you can have that kind of like goal. And that way you're like, fuck, I made $10,000 a day. That pays for the fucking daycare for 3 months. I'm chilling, baby. Now I can go out and buy some more bottles of Trump.
Exactly. and that's really what it's about, because a lot of and that's the beauty about trading too, is a lot of times you're even if you have a good job, you might be thinking like, well, what am I going to do? How do I get when I want to stop working? Like when I want more time, like what can I do? How can I make the money? Like I'm a smart guy. I should be able to figure out how to make money. And then all of a sudden, here you are. Like, look at me. Like I'm only 16, right? But no, but I you gotta just know like trading could give you that freedom, but you can't YOLO and say, oh, I'm quitting I made $300 today. I'm quitting my job. Nah, bro, keep your job, make extra money, and then figure out life, bro. But the beauty about trading is the market's always there. There's never a rush. All right. If you need money quick and you're trying to trade to make that money, you are going to get popped so hard. Oh my goodness. As RCT says, you can be my liquidity. Like whatever that means. I don't
his
even know what that
paper
means.
money liquidity.
Liquidity.
His
Hello.
paper money liquidity. All right, so let's get focused here. We got a little bit of time here. 5 minutes till market opens. Like I said, I have 9:45 news today, which it's kind of like it can always be a little crazy because you get that kind of like first move of the day, first 15-minute candle, and then all of a sudden the news comes out and the market does the exact opposite. So it's might be a good day to kind of wait for that news to come out. It's nice too because that 15-minute range will be closing right when the news comes out. So we could get a really kind of nice setup inside that 15-minute opening range, and we'll just kind of see how she goes. I'm only 1 day away from basically getting a payout with Tradeify, and I just need to make like $100 per account. So it's not really anything crazy today. So like I said, I'm give me my 10 points. I'm done. I'm in. I'm out, baby. Let's get it. So right now we got a lot of looks like overnight resistance here at this 58.60 level. That was yesterday's high as well. Big boner candle end of day yesterday out of nowhere, just boner candle, 100 points to the upside there. Come on. How does that happen? Whenever I don't trade power hour, something stupid like that happens. Something stupid like that always happens. So here we go. Unicorn party. Where's the unicorns at? We need more unicorns in the chat. All right. 4 minutes till market opens, and we'll be just sitting back here waiting and watching. And if I find some music to get this hyped up here. Oh God, it's so loud. My ear's blown. All right, so like I said, we got a pivot point to the upside there, 22,100s. It seems like we're far away, but we're only about 50 points away from that pivot point. And then we've got this pivot point to the downside. So we're right in the middle between those two pivot points. Personally, it's like, hey, I want to kind of see which direction we run here. I feel like this overnight kind of holding leads me to believe we could get some nice momentum to the upside here for this breakout here. Kind of just the overall, the TV is going nuts. Setup here. We got the VWAP down there, 22,000s I'm watching, and a lot of highs. So a lot of highs to get taken out to this upside. Wick for a push. So we got yesterday's close right here as well. That big momentum end of day yesterday. Will that continue here today? And we'll be waiting and watching. We got Ike in the house today. We're going to be trading. I'm just going to, whatever Ike does, I'm going to do the exact same.
All right. I mean, look, if the time was different right now, I would definitely be. I love how this is just touching the EMA and then bouncing up. Another thing is, like I said, I don't always go for these sniper entries. Oftentimes I'll wait. I don't mind coming in second place. I might put the buy stop on the top of the candle like here. Of course, if the time is different, it's 9:28 right now. news is coming out. You ever trade news, or you don't get that froggy over there?
Well, it depends. If I got some fresh XFAs, Top Step XFAs, I might trade the news. I've made some pretty good money gambling on the news before.
I mean,
but it's hit or miss, very hit or miss.
It is Fresh Cash Friday. A part of me is thinking to take one of these 14 accounts just to have a little fun, since it's
No fun, just money, baby. Don't feel the need to trade.
No.
Just because there's thousands of people watching you right now, just because.
Listen, I'm gonna let's see if I can catch in a buy stop here, just on a small one on one of these accounts here.
All right,
just to give an example.
I like it.
All right, a buy stop. See what happens here with price if it comes up and activates. But like I said, it's 9:30. I don't recommend. Don't try this at home, kids. All right, this
Obviously
is just
not financial advice. The guy's name's Ike. I'd never trust a guy with the name Ike. Financially.
3-letter name. Something ain't right.
Definitely no 3-letter names ever.
Never.
Rips, Ike. What other 3-letter names are out there?
I heard Rips is looking for shovels to try to bury you. Is that right there, Patrick?
$5 million worth of shovels.
$5 million a shovel.
There we go. Market
look at
is
that.
open.
Oh, here we go.
He's filled.
$60, $0, $35, $15. This is how it goes, guys. And let's see what happens here.
Stops at the 36s here.
If I could make a quick hundo, I might just be out because, a lot of people saying, Ike, aren't you going to be nervous? You never live streamed before. Aren't you going to be nervous? You're going to trade in front of all these people. Aren't you going to be nervous?
Don't be nervous.
Bro, I'm dead
nice.
inside.
I promise you, I'm nice.
I'm dead inside. I've traded on the 1 minute. I don't feel anything.
57s?
Oh, I'm going to take that. Oh, no, it closed. Where'd it close at? All right. I wanted to close at 100. It looks like I only ended up getting $15 with that little slippage, but a W is a W. How many other people made $15 just now, Oh, and look, I got out right on time.
Good way to look at it.
There you go.
All right, so the NASDAQ pushed up here into the 50s. A little bit of trouble there. This high holding us down at the 53s. And possibly kind of dipping down here again into that 21 EMA for now. So giving it some time. See where she plays. Getting tight here. Holding up at the 21 EMA again. Choppy, make Chopperson here. We got news at 9:45. News at 9:45. Got the VWAP down here. VWAP at the 15s. VWAP at the 15s here. I like that VWAP bounce area. Let's see what happens. Give that VWAP some time. All right, we're coming into your levels. Are you looking for bounces, or would you be looking for?
So over here, I would still look for this range. If it closes below this 2010, if the 5 minute would close below 2010, I would look for it to fill all the way down to 21,993 or so.
Okay.
But I always wait for closures. On a 5 minute usually. I need the closure. So. Of course, sometimes you feel a little froggy, but...
You need closure on our relationship.
I need closure on the relationship.
That's why Ike's really here.
Here I am.
Oh, Lord.
Until news, we can do a little ICT one-liners I was thinking of on my way over here. A little... let me put on my little
got some
comedy.
one-liners?
I'll do a little comedy real quick. Put this on...
Where did we find this guy at? I have no idea. I have no idea where we found this guy.
ICT traders be like, I can't pay rent, but at least I understand liquidity sweeps.
Liquidity sweeps, I said.
I don't know where we found this guy. He's amazing.
I've got a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, and they draw less triangles than most ICT traders. Hello. Hello.
ICT strategies are 90% waiting and 10% praying the market's actually going to do what they think. Hello there. Hello.
Oh, Lord.
Worst thought for an ICT trader is finding a chart with no imbalance. Then they've got nothing to overanalyze. Hello there. Is this thing on? Hello.
Oh.
All right, back to business.
All right,
guys.
back to business. Back to business here. Nasdaq's little that bounce right off the VWAP. Classic. Little VWAP bounce. I think if we get back above like this candle high here, we could have some momentum to the upside. We're right there at the 21 EMA area as well. So it's time to party, baby. Just looking for that momentum. The best thing for me, I don't know about you, like you said, is like I'm just waiting for the market to do a very like obvious move, right? Like I want to see an obvious kind of just like, oh, here's that momentum, here's the market moving, here's the, here's my setup.
They call me Mr. Second Place. I come in second place. I don't need to be in the front. Let me tag along. Let me ride along. Let me get my money. Let me get out. I don't need that.
I think there's an old saying: the guy who is always in first is the one that normally gets killed.
That's right. Yeah.
The guy in second, it's like people forget about him. He's just making his money, just doing his thing.
Just squirreling it away over there. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
Oh.
Second mouse gets the cheese.
Nasdaq sitting right there at the VWAP, bouncing around. We're looking at Ike's screen right now. This is what, the 5-minute chart or 30
This is a 5-minute right here.
Right?
Marked up on the 30. And normally, I can't jump into a trade every minute, of course. I might get into 2-3 trades in a day if I see it. And,
you have to just be trading every candlestick.
Right, exactly.
Every break of every candlestick is a trade.
I better drop to the 5-second here. But, right now, obviously, we're just waiting on news.
That 997 level to the downside there, if the NASDAQ wants to get down there, possible. Right here at the VWAP, just holding on there. Holding on to the VWAP. We got news coming out here at 9:45. News at 9:45, people. Still just holding up right there at the VWAP for now. Back up there towards the 21 EMA again. Good time to be patient here.
Hey, Patrick, why do they call it smart money concepts?
I can't imagine.
I guess guessing doesn't have as good a ring to it. Hey, hello.
Guessing money concepts?
Guessing money concept.
Come on. We're only guessing here. NASDAQ right now stuck there below the 21 EMA again. Right there at the VWAP for now. Will she hold up here? That 96 level down there next coming up, I think. Pivot point down there, 980s. testing our little trend line there at the 22,000s now. News coming out here in less than 5 minutes. Got the Dow Jones pushing up, the YM. Back up there to the VWAP again. Look at that little yellow line there. The market just loves my little yellow lines. All right, back up there to the 20 buddy Bay. Anything setting up for you? You're looking at here, or just kind of waiting still?
You know,
for that
still
news?
waiting, but you see why I wait for those closures, because you know, price came down, and if you were feeling froggish and you just want to get in the trade because you're in a rush or something, you would have got smoked. That's why, like, if I'm feeling like I got to get a trade in, oh, I'm running late on time, I got to get a trade in, I got to get a trade in. Oh, check out the Rolly, by the way. If I'm feeling that way that I got to get a trade in, I just won't trade. I'll walk away.
I don't know if anyone could. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody could speak faster than you.
Well, here's the deal, Pat. I trade on the 1 minute chart, so I gotta go quickly. Quick question, Pat. Why did the ICT trader cross the road?
Just don't miss the unicorn short.
That's exactly right. He went there to chase the unicorn short. ICT trader chasing the unicorn short.
I can't read the chat, so if you guys want to say or ask anything, throw in that super chat thing, and then it just comes to me, and I can hear it. All right, so, you know, I'm simple. I can't read that quick, man. You know.
If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, we're getting ready for the news.
Just a simple guy from Brooklyn. Let's go, news. After news, normally I'll also remark up my chart if we get one of those super duper candles, you know. I don't know, is the 9:45 news supposed to be something crazy today?
Yeah,
or?
no, it should be PMI news. Okay. So I mean, I don't know exactly what it's gonna do, but I feel like it's gonna do something.
PMU or PMI?
PMI.
PMI.
PMI news. You don't know about the PMI news?
Oh,
It's part of the SMC.
Oh, yes, of course.
They actually send the news to ICT first so he can decipher it, and then he tells the market what to do afterwards.
He tells them, he's like, chase that stop loss.
Market makers. Dear market makers, please make the market go up for the unicorn bull flag.
I heard ICT traders don't really blow accounts.
No, I heard Tori Trades has never blown an account her entire life.
No, they call it redistributing liquidity, I believe. Redistribution.
Well, you know, I thought about it like this. Well, if you don't actually close the account, then it's not really blown, right?
It's not really blown.
Like, it might have no money left in it, but like, it's not really blown until you close it. So, all right, looks like the bulls are stepping in here very aggressively now. Look at that move up. VWAP. We dip below the VWAP to fake everybody out and then rip it up. Classic NASDAQ. Just classic. We're watching. We're right here at this yesterday's gap as well, where we closed at yesterday there at the 22,038. So we got a little less than 2 minutes.
FUHCK, the unicorn didn't work.
Almondo's he's spending all of his money today on these super chats. I like it. He's up to $8 right now. Big spender, big spender. NASDAQ again just dipping straight down here. Somebody knows the news early. They know the news early. "40 seconds here till the news." Book is getting thin right now. The book is getting thin. Five, 4, 3, 2, and the 1.
Hey-o.
She done. She done. Bulls. 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 I gotta get this bottle of vodka off my table. It's looking tastier by the minute.
Another thing I look at on the 30-minute is where I see a lot of wick rejections.
Ooh.
Like you see like right over there and then right down here. It's like you might be like, well, that's just too simple. Like, but what's so complicated here? Price goes down here and it keeps popping up. Does that mean it's gonna happen not every time? No, but look, it happened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times already. So chances are it might happen another time. Will you get smoked sometimes? Of course. There's no perfect strategy. And if that's what you're looking for, you are so popped already. So, of course, you're going to take losses. You have to take losses. But it's all about putting the odds in your favor. If 7 out of 10 times something works out that way, go for it. And if you get popped, you know how happy I am? Because that means the next 7 times it should work out.
There you go.
So
that's the funny thing about people with like the whole win-loss ratio or trading in general. They get so caught up in the numbers, but it's like also if you have a 70% win-loss ratio, that means you're going to lose 30% of the time. So like you should expect that you will have losers. Like I had a guy the other day. He's like, man, you know, I'll have like 2 or 3 good winners, and then I'll have like 5 losers in a row. And I'm like, yeah, but like, what's your win-loss ratio? Like, what's your breakdown? Or you got to kind of like look at the actual stats, the math. All right, so again, Ike is looking at the 5-minute chart here. He's got some funded accounts. He's here to trade today. He's already in the green, $15 for Fresh Cash Friday. You know, no hate, no hate.
no hate.
No hate. So right now, NASDAQ trying to push up here. We broke through the resistance here at the 40-50 area. Kind of building out a little flag off that 21 EMA for now. Need to hold this 50 area and then see if we can't encroach up into this area next. 50 being that previous resistance, turning into support here now. We just had the news come out. We got the 15-minute range breakout as well here, which is right there through this level. We got a lot of resistance. We got yesterday, this is Wednesday's high. Wednesday's high up there at the 90s. I kind of feel like Wednesday's high would be a good target here for the bulls to want to push. Bull flag here, playing out. Needs to go. This high, this candle get through there, 64s, and then up into here next. So right now, what would you be kind of like looking for? Is there anything particular, or are you just like, let me let this thing play out?
Yeah, I've got to find like a closure above or below. So like, let's say the candle would close maybe around here, 2260 or so. I would then wait for the next candle. This is on the 5-minute to kind of make a wick down. and then I'd put like a buy stop right on the break of that previous candle.
Okay, we might get it. We might get it.
We might get it. And then take that to ride the range up. And that's it. And at the same time, if price pulled all the way down, I would then wait for another closure, see if it's going to close in the range or out of the range. Like, you can't catch... if you're trying to push a trade, you're going to get popped. Even if you get lucky 2-3 times, you're going to end up getting popped on the 4th time for all 3 wins that you did. How many times that happens? You feel like you're fired, you made 2,000, 3,000, 2,000, and then all of a sudden your next trade, you blow your account. Fuck. Like...
Ain't that the truth? I think the ultimate goal is to not blow the account.
The ultimate goal is to not blow the account until you get your payout. Then blow that shit.
I took the $600,000 payout with Apex, and I definitely blew the account afterwards. There was no money left. People were like, "Why did you not hold on to him?" I was like, "Fuck it, put all the money in the bank, baby. Can't take it. Well, hey, once it's in my bank account, I can't. Well, I can still lose it, but it's a lot harder to lose it once it's in the bank. I just spend it on stupid cars. If you guys had to see, we got a new car in the BDH. Who would have thought? This thing's pretty fucking sick, though. For a Mustang, as I don't want to say like lame Mustangs are, because now I own one, but like, if you're gonna ever buy a Mustang, I mean, a GT500 is pretty fucking sick. I don't know. Maybe it's just me coping right now, trying to make myself feel better. Somebody said that the Lambo's cooler. I'm like, well, good thing I got 2 fucking Lambos, idiot. Hey, not every car has got to be a super car, or well, this is kind of a super car, they say. NASDAQ holding up here. The 50s held up beautifully. Now we see if we get this continuation to the upside. We got targets up there. We got pivot points up there. 107, 90 area. Pivot points out the 107 and that 94 area on the chart right now. Market dipping back into the 50s again. Can we not just get like one good clean? I don't think we've had like one good clean trading day this week. It's always like these overnight moves. Have you ever traded the overnight? Ever do the overnight?
Yeah. I've I mess with it sometimes. When if I wake up in the middle of the night to go pee or poo, I might just pop up and trading.
Pee or poop trade.
Pee or poop trade. Your
wife's like, "What? You were in the bathroom for an hour." You're like, "I know. I got stuck in a trade."
Yeah, so that happens a lot. I mean, I'm normally in there for an hour anyway, to be honest. But from the trade, I might be in there a couple hours. We'll see.
That is, the problem is sometimes you go in the bathroom and then you walk out and your legs are falling asleep. You gotta like do the old
I'll stand up, I'll fall right on the floor. Like that's it. I've been leaning too hard, leaning on my knees too hard. Not the young man I used to be. See, this might be a good buy over here.
I don't want to get old anymore.
I might look for a little buy over here on the break of this candle here.
Above that 65s?
Yeah, I might just try to. And like I said, I'm happy with 10 points or so. I always have negative RR too. People are like, you can't be profitable with negative RR. I'm like, bro, I live that way.
YOLO. All right.
Oh shoot! I did a market buy. All right, let me get out of that real quick, just because.
He's already up $50.
I know. Hey, look. Oh shoot! Why didn't that copy? Am I on the wrong thing?
I think that would have been a good trade right here.
That would have been a good trade. Look, see, it's still running over there.
I'm no guru, but I mean.
Okay, but why didn't that copy? That's let's see what's going on here. I'm on the NQ,
wife of a copy trader.
But look, you see that? You see what price is doing, right? By now, I'd also be probably trailing my, have my stops maybe to make sure I'm not going to take an L here. But look, I mean, that's going right to TP over there, buddy. And also, I don't wait for TP all the time. I'll close early. I have no pride.
Look at that. Big toilet paper guy.
Look at that pop, everybody.
There we go.
Look at that.
I mean, hey.
That should have been copied, but we'll get the next one. There's no rush.
Where would have been your target on that trade?
Probably just right over there. Nice 10 points.
There you go.
Called it a day. I wouldn't have called it a day there, but I probably would have slowed down, been like, yo, that would have been $280 or so. Let's see, create limit. That would have been $245 on 14 accounts. That would have been nice. And look what price just did.
Oh, it almost like respected that resistance, but support and resistance don't work.
I know, but
and those levels that you're getting there from the 30-minute basically.
Based
30
off
minute
the 30, and I enter on the on the 1 or the 5. But you see my strategy. It's so simple. I don't write shit. I don't know acronyms. I'm just a simple boy from Brooklyn trying to make a living in the market. That's it, man. I'm just a simple boy from Brooklyn.
That should be a song. Just a simple boy from Brooklyn trying to make a living.
And it wouldn't be bad to get almost back in over here if price keeps respecting this.
I like it.
And to do a wick fill, as the retail traders like me call it.
Trades 345 up midstream.
Let's go. The tail of the throat. This guy only trades from the toilet.
Oh, nice.
That's his strategy. I don't know why, but that's what he does.
There you see that second entry, what it would have done.
Yeah.
I'd probably be out of that by now, too. But this is just a wick fill. Retail. Retail works.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
I like it.
It's like...
I took that bull flag from the 50s up into here on my Apex funded accounts there. We're up $600 across the board, 20 accounts. Like we said, looking for that push up there through the 70s. I was kind of worried for a minute because you were like, I might take a trade. And I was like, oh, fuck. I hope he's not going to take a short right here. But then I was like, he doesn't look retarded. So I think he's all right. He looks like, you don't look like you're gotten that retardation.
What if I put the hat on?
Now you definitely looking retarded. ICT traders, they're just born with a different chromosome. All right, so I don't want to say I picked the top here, but I'll take that fill at the 73s. Any fade trades on Top Step? They're not no trades yet. Those poor bastards over there. Poor bastards.
Let's see, I wonder why that didn't copy.
Yeah, get your shit fixed out, man. We got to get it fixed. I got time for this.
Got number 39 here, 39 there.
Also, in other good news here, we're up nicely on the Tradeify accounts today. We're hitting our targets. We only needed to make $150. This one went crazy, and we're up on that one. So total on those accounts right now, I mean, we're sitting real fucking pretty right now, boys. NASDAQ still kind of holding up here. Like we said, that 50 area, right? Why did I say 50s? Again, it's not fucking rocket science. We're not here to reinvent the wheel. It's simply we had this 50 area as resistance, the 15-minute range breakout as well. I think it was a 15-minute range breakout, right? Yeah. 15-minute range candle. We break out there through the 50s. We push up to the 70s. I took my 10, 15 points and locked it in. So my favorite thing, I don't know if you, I know you're a big timer on TikTok. You're big time on TikTok over there, Ike. But do you ever get people that are like hitting you up like, can I just like copy your trades?
Yeah. I mean, literally, if I open up, I don't read my DMs. Like I get, if anybody's trying to reach me, it's like, I'm busy. But like my DMs are just like all just unread, like just a whole bunch of.
Wait, I think that's a dick pic right there.
Oh, BDH. But I mean, people ask this stuff, but it's like I get it, because I feel like when I first got into trading, I was almost the same way. Like, oh my God, I just need to learn how to trade, and then I can't lose. How many? I first got into trading before I even made any profitable trades. Well, my first trade, like, I got lucky. I made $500 in a second. I start looking up like, oh, best places for day traders to live to avoid taxes. Like, bro. Taxes.
$500. He's like, all right, so I got to figure out where can I go live.
Like, I just unlocked the money.
I need to live somewhere where I can, live with this.
I don't want the government taking my money. I don't want them taking all my money.
I'm making all this money, so I need somewhere to go to do something with it. If you guys haven't rated that like button, we are so close to 4,000. Don't tune away. We got some giveaways, some fun stuff coming up. So we'll do some more questions here with Ike in a little bit. But right now, still just focus here on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ pulling back here into this 50 area again. I swear, like the last few mornings, we've had this like kind of explosion out of the gate, and then a pullback, and then just kind of chop. Let's see what happens. We're so close to 4,000. Let's break 4,000 viewers here today. Just leave it up. Call your grandma. Call her. Well, speaking of grandma, I gotta call mine. I think she might be watching. Let's see. We'll put her on the speakerphone. Hopefully she doesn't say anything bad. She might be watching. special guest, Nana.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, babe.
What you doing? You watching the live stream?
Sweeper. Running the sweeper.
Running the sweeper.
Well,
Don't you have people for that?
yeah, you do.
You got to get people.
Yeah.
I just people were asking about you on the live stream. I said, let's give you a call, and everybody's like, how's Nana doing? I think she's doing all right. Let's see what you're live right now. 4,000 people watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
do you have any tips or advice that you'd like to give the world?
Yes.
Hit the like button. That's the best one. All right. Well, we love you, and the chat says they love you. We all love you, and hope you have a great day there.
I miss you, baby doll.
Baby doll?
Oh, well, you want me to call you Pitty Pat?
Not baby doll. Oh, God. Now the world knows. Baby doll. All right. All right. I got to get you off here before you say something else. Love you.
I love you.
All right. Bye. Baby doll? I don't think she's ever called me baby doll ever. The fuck? Grandma, what are you doing? All right, we have some 10 o'clock news here. 10 o'clock news. NASDAQ still holding up. We got this little bull flag kind of set up here. Do we go higher? Can you take me higher? There we go. Through the yellow line. The next yellow line is going to be the 94s up there. Baby doll house. Fuck. How does she know that? My Nana is trolling me. My Nana is literally trolling me right now. That was a bad idea.
Great.
That was unscripted. We put Nana on the chat. She calls me baby fucking doll. What the fuck is going on around here? I swear I'm not baby doll. I swear. All right, Ike. The chat, they're dying. They just want to know.
What's that?
How to get millions today? They're just. It's not that simple, is it?
The problem is it's so simple that it's hard for your simple brain to understand how simple it is. So you want to feel, lots of traders, they want to feel smart. They want to feel like they're good at something. They want to feel special. So they get crazy complex when really this is just simple. It's like price is moving in a direction and you get on with it. You might get a little crazy and try to overanalyze, and that's when you get popped. And you either miss a trade or it makes sense later. And that's the crazy thing about the market is after it plays out, it always makes sense. Oh yeah, I see why it went up over there. Oh yeah, I see why it went down there. Right after. But
yeah, I kind of like your strategy too, right? The sense of just keep an eye on the market, and then if something happens, then take a trade. If nothing happens, then just continue on with your day.
Exactly.
Go sit on the toilet in the middle of the night. If the market has a setup, take a trade. If it doesn't, just take a shit and go back to bed.
It doesn't even have to be in the middle of the night. Go sit on the toilet anytime and take that trade. See, if I can get a little candle closure over here above my little made up line over here, I would want to buy to fill this wick and maybe take out that high over there. So
if it gets back above, if it gets back above right there.
Yeah, but I would need a closure, Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why, because if I would have got suckered into it here, I'd already be stopped out in a second. So
wow.
And
so
I don't
that right there, that rule of waiting for a closure just saved you from a losing trade.
And that's the number one thing also with trading, I feel, is not taking those bad trades. You could win. How many people win so much and then one or two trades they give it all back? So it's about avoiding trades almost as much as it's getting the right trades in. So I'm looking to avoid the trades. I'm like, give me a reason not to. Tell me not to. Get me out of here. You know what I mean? And here it just didn't close above. And look at that.
Well, look at that. It saved you. It just saved you a lot of heartache. And that's I tell people too. I'm like, one of my favorite strategies with the breakouts is waiting for a candle to close. I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at, but basically, if we get a candle to close, on this bull flag, see how we got rejected right there on the 2-minute chart. It's like if we had that candle to close above the high of this candle, well then we probably we would have continued higher at that point. And now the market is dipping down. One thing that I have noticed, I don't know, over the years is the market loves to do a fake out on the first initial move, right? To grab that liquidity, kind of sucker the idiots in because everyone's like, oh, look, it's a bull flag. Let me get long. And then it does this kind of shit where now it's going to dip down, take everybody out that got long up here. And then, in an hour from now, it'll be at 22,100 or something. So I think there might be a bit of a lesson here of looking at the chart and being like, hey, has there been a fake out? right? Like the trap. Like I want to see that trap and kind of laugh at all the people that got faked out and then take my trade. You got to, you picking up what I'm putting down over there?
Totally, Pat.
And if you look at, over here, you see that pretty much happened over here. You got this fake out, new high, took everyone out, and then what happened? Right down, right? So, and now what very well could happen is it comes down to this wick rejection area here. Might take them out, might not. I'll wait and find out, and then come all the way back up to take these fools out. I mean, this is, the market was made really just to take money away from ICT traders and give them to patient traders.
I thought Warren Buffett said the impatient traders, but maybe he was talking about the ICT traders.
Like I said, I'm a simple guy. I don't really might have messed that one up a little bit.
How many self-help trading books have you read?
Well, there's one book that I really, and by read I mean listen to. Like I said, I'm a simple man, just trying to make it.
You got no time for reading. Got time to sit on the toilet and trade, but no time to read.
No time to read. The only thing I'm reading is payout request approved.
Ooh.
That's what I like to read.
Ooh,
But,
I like that. I like the sound of that.
The Best Loser Wins.
Ooh.
I gotta recommend that book.
Okay.
It changed my psychology, and really that was the whole thing talking about. When you're in this chat room here, almost you might want to think that you're better that you're smarter and you're going to figure it out. But everyone in this chat room, how many people we got here? 4,000 people. They're all thinking that. And you know what? Out of these 4,000, probably 3,500 have not gotten a payout. Probably 3,900.
Yeah, I'd say 3,900.
Right, have not gotten a payout. So if you guys all think you're so smart and you're all in the same thing and think that you're going to figure it out but haven't gotten a payout, how do you become different? Know that you're not smart. Are you smart enough to know you're an idiot?
Damn.
That's my question.
This guy, man.
I know I'm an idiot, and I get my payouts. I don't need to be smart.
I'm not gonna lie. I took a pretty big flyer on the idea of you coming in here, and I was like, I have no idea. I told Ginger, I was like, I guess we'll have him come in. If worse kind of worse, I'll throw him out. But we really got lucky here with Ike today. So
listen, like I said, I'm just a simple guy trying to make a living, and if I could save some traders some time in stopping to trying to figure out the algorithm or find that infinite money glitch, that's the key. Because I got caught up in all that. I got caught up in making bots. Like I made a bot to kind of trade for me, EAs to trade for me, like all these type of followed signals, all these things to think that I'm gonna figure out that way to just make it happen. And there's no such thing as that.
Well, that's what I love too. Because remember, you've only shown me one TikTok, but your TikTok, it's like you're walking to get lunch, you look at your phone, you're like, oh, look, it's a bear flag. Let me see if it plays out. You put your limit order, and then you're like, if it plays out, that'll be a nice setup. And then you're just walking, you're just watching, and oh, look, it's playing out. And then you take the trade and you lock in the profit. Those are honestly some of the best trades for me. Whenever I am not focused on trading, and then I look over and I see a setup and I'm like, oh, look at that. That's actually looks really good. Let me take it. And then I take it and it instantly goes to my target. And I'm like, wow, why can't every trade be like that? I feel like the more that you force it, the more that you're staring at the chart, the more that you're like, okay, is this a flag? Should I get in here now? Should I buy? Those are always the trades that never work out because you overanalyze, you end up getting in at the wrong time. It might work out later, but I think the less effort that you put into getting into a trade, the better.
Yeah, it's like if you're walking and you're looking for a rock that's, let's say, shaped like a heart, and you're looking and you're looking, you'll probably find one. Yeah, you'll be like, oh, that's kind of right. But if you were just walking and you say, you're like, wow, that rock looks like a heart. That's a rock that looks like the heart. That other one is probably a fucking little diamond rectangle boy that you kind of use your imagination for. But the move is I'll see something where I'm like, oh, this looks like a nice rejection zone, and I'll just put a sell limit where I believe price is going to meet the EMA or wherever it is, and let's see what happens. And if price breaks another low or something before coming back up to activate, I'll close the order, but I'll keep it open until one of my parameters is met, meaning either it breaks a candle at a new low or high, whatever it is, or I get activated.
What led you to the 5-minute chart? Not a lot of traders trade the 5-minute chart. A lot of people just have massive amount of ADHD and they just cannot wait 5 minutes for a candle to close.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I did it, because I
okay. So
I needed to control myself.
Wait. You started out on the smaller time frames, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
I can see you on the fucking 1 second chart. I can see this guy just trading them 1 second.
I'll be like,
ChatGPT, what's less than 1 second?
yeah, of course, in the beginning.
Yeah, those 1 second charts are fucking lit. It's fun.
They are fun. I gotta say that they are fun. But when I'm looking for, those are the type of charts where after I take out, if I, all my money from an Apex and there's $100 left in there, and you're either gonna try to build that back up or lose that account and get funded again, I might then mess with the 15-second chart. I might mess around then, but that's not a profitable way. That's more of like, let me see if I'm getting a new account or if I'm gonna rescue this account. That's not the way I trade. I go off the 5 minute, 15 minute. Like I said, there's no rush to catch your trade. And if you feel that rush in you, you gotta walk away, because that means you're gonna push something that shouldn't be there.
I do want to make it clear to the people in the chat, I have never instructed Ike on speaking a certain way or talking about any of this. People were like, oh, I bet Patrick told him to tell on this. I swear to God, I don't think we've ever had a conversation other than like,
nah.
You emailed, I told everyone on Twitter to email Ginger. You talked to Ginger, and I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So I do want to make it clear, like, I love the fact that a lot of the stuff you're saying, it's resonating with the chat, but people are also like, wait, is he not just saying everything Patrick would say? But I mean, that's what's funny, right? Is you went through that. You went through all the different shit of trying different strategies, the bots, trying to copy trade, all this different shit. And then here you are. And it's funny because it's always the same rhetoric. When I talk to actually like successful traders who will get payouts, they tell me the same thing. They're like, Patrick, I just stopped doing stupid shit. Like I stopped trying to find the Holy Grail and I focused on just making money. And that's like the epiphany, I think, for most traders. And I've been through that as well. And I think a lot of traders, when they first start out, they just want to have as many different strategies and ideas and like brainiac,
trading every symbol that they can, like finding any pair, anything that they could trade.
That's my favorite. Do you just trade the NASDAQ?
I dabble with gold a bit, but because I used to be in forex mostly, so I always traded gold then. But now NQ became Bay.
NQ Bay. Well, that's people always ask me, Patrick, why don't you trade this? I'm like, why?
Right.
I'm like, if I make money trading the NASDAQ, why would I trade anything else? They're like, yeah, but look at right now it's the oil's going up. Why don't you trade it? I'm like, oh, why don't you go trade it? Go fuck yourself.
It's hard enough to be a successful trader getting payout. That's hard enough. So once you find something that works, like, why would you try to, like, people like, oh, always perfect and grow? It's like, no, always get payouts. Okay, once I find something that works, and people try to tell me about like SNDR, I don't know what that is, but other stuff to look for. I'm like, dude, why would I look for that when I've got a working strategy here? I don't need 50 strategies where I'm going to get confused and be like, oh, maybe I should have my support and resistance to sell here, but SNDR says buy. It's like, I'm keeping it simple. I got enough going on in my brain that I don't need to have homework on the charts. You know what I mean?
If you're looking at this setup right now, a 5 minute chart, is there anything that would basically get you into a trade here?
So a decent, if this candle can have a decent closure above, I might wait for another like pull back and then buy on the break of that new candle. But I need some closures, and usually when you got these big ass wicks over here, they scare me a bit, because oftentimes, even if it's gonna end up going bull, they might do a little wick fill first, to go down. So it's like, I don't
especially
like
on the 5 minute chart. You can't.
This is
like,
the 5 minute. Yeah.
I've done that before, where like I forget that I'm on the 5 minute chart and I see like a breakout, and then I'm like, oh fuck.
See, on the 1 minute, this is looking like a nice little wick fill down.
Yeah.
But I kind of, a lot of trading is also live screen time. Like you see things that are familiar. You're like, oh, oftentimes I'm going to take a buy here, and then I end up losing or something. So, like I said, a lot of trading is knowing to just not trade. Even if it would have been a winning trade, like, a short over here wouldn't be bad for a wick fill. I like that. I like that, a wick fill, filling this all the way down to 22,011 or so. But I'm just not loving it. You know what I mean? But look, right now, see,
the wick fill.
The wick fill.
Don't you love that? That happens to me so many times where I talk about like, like I wouldn't take it straight here just because of this, but it'll probably end up dipping down into this level, and then it does exactly what you said. But that's, that's just, you got to have your rules, you got to have your strategy, and you got to follow it.
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things also in trading is like, you need to tell yourself you're not gonna hurt yourself. Okay, self-love is important. So by not hurt yourself means don't do something that's going to make you angry at yourself. Okay, losing a trade, I don't get angry at myself if I followed my plan and lost a trade. I get angry at myself when I'm like, I really shouldn't take this, but I like it, and then you're mad at yourself. Okay, there's enough going on in the world that you don't need to be mad at yourself. You gotta love yourself.
I tell Victoria the same thing all the time. I'm like, babe, like, me and you, we don't need to have issues because there's already enough fucking issues in the world. We need to be like, fucking, fuck everybody else. It's me, you versus the world. So I think it's the same thing with like trading. It's like, don't create issues if you ain't got issues.
That's it. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, we gonna start it, but it definitely won't be nothing afterwards.
Was that George Washington that said that, I believe?
I think that was Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln.
Well,
that's always, people always they'll be like, Patrick, why do you care so much about the haters, or why do you care if someone says something? I'm like, because at the end of the day, I fucking work for this. I put in the effort, I put in the time, and like when someone comes along and starts talking shit, it's just like, all right, you want to talk shit? Guess what? I can talk shit like the best of them. So, perfect example, Rips. He talks shit. I found out more shit on him, and now I don't even know where the fuck he's at, but
I think he's looking for that shovel, raising that $5 million to try to bury you. But
I just need this guy just in my background and all my little what do you call that person?
a little sidekick guy.
Little sidekick.
Is my mic on when I'm not on camera? Or do I sound like?
Yeah, you're still on.
Oh,
You're
okay.
always on, baby.
All
I just
right.
leave a mic on because I want you just to chime in.
hey, Pat, quick question. How are ICT traders like weather forecasters?
They're like 50% of the time they're right or wrong.
They're always predicting, but getting it wrong when it matters most. Hey-oh.
Where do you get this guy at? All right, right now, NASDAQ pulling back here, 15-minute opening range. So, if we lose this support, this is almost like fucking just like yesterday in terms of like pushing up, pulling right back down to the bottom of the range. I don't know if you guys were here yesterday, but we were here yesterday. And I want to see what happens if we lose this 20,000 area now. We got that pivot point, 980s. I mean, this is 15-minute chart. Oh, there we go. Losing 22,000. We got this candle. I just want to be careful. Kind of the same way that IKE is looking for that closure. I want to see the closure out of this range before really trying to jump in. That's a brand new 15-minute candle as well. So right now, we got stuck. Yesterday's closure, 21 EMA. We're below the VWAP. We're tapping into the 15-minute range right now. This is the 2-minute chart. Pivot point down there at the 980s. I'm actually messing around right now looking at this 100 tick chart right now. I was like, we're talking about the 1 second chart. Look at this thing. Trade the 100 tick chart. It gets wild and crazy.
I might take a little trade here on.
Alert!
I might take a trade here on the break of this candle if we turn back up here. I'm going to put a little buy stop there, and I'm hoping it's going to copy trade. We'll see what happens here.
Let's do it.
But like I see all these wick rejections over here, and then I see more wick rejections here. So pretty much I'm looking for this to come up, and then I might close early. Look, I don't mind being called a gambler. I don't mind taking $200 and calling it a day. I don't mind negative RR. All I'm trying to do is get more money in my bank account than I'm putting out. So when I'm buying evals or anything like that, that's my only plan. I don't need to have that perfect screenshot and like that's all I'm looking for. And at the same time here, if we end up going below my my support over here, I'll just close this. I'll just cancel it. But I'm normally doing stops, limits and stops. Like that's normally
You
my
think does that
entry.
help with the FOMO? Like, do you kind of like you put the order on there and you're like, all right, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. And I whenever I see these big candles too, I don't FOMO because I know the market repeats itself. It mirrors itself. So the same way you see a candle go flying up, don't get FOMO. Just keep your eye on it because you're gonna get a mirror on that. I mean, look at these candles right here. Flew up. You might be like, oh, FOMO, I missed out. Yeah, but then keep your eye. And when you start seeing it rejecting, you can expect a mirror right back down. It always happens. So there's never a need for FOMO. It's just like, okay, you're on my radar now. You know, big candle, you on my radar. I've got you. I'm watching it.
How long would you leave that open?
Until this would close. If it closes in, if the 5 minute closes like in the middle of this range,
yeah,
I'll probably close it because then I'll assume it's going to continue down for a wick fill.
Yeah.
Or if we close or even break below, if price touches below this my support, I'm out.
Okay.
Hey,
so basically, 22,020 area, kind of looking to break through.
Yeah.
Why do ICT traders call it order blocks? It's because support and resistance was a little bit too simple. Hey-o.
Oh, man.
So yeah, at this point, we're chilling. I'd like to see a closure above that
You got
support
20 seconds
too.
here. All right. So this 5 minute, I mean, this is a 5 minute chart we're looking at right now. Big wick there.
Big wick energy.
Yeah. Still holding up right there at that trend line I drew earlier. I told you the market makers watch my stream.
They do. They do.
All right, here we go. 20. I think you're gonna get filled. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm praying for you. No, I'm not praying. I think it has a lot of lot to do here.
We respected my made up support line, which makes me feel a little more confident in this trade, you know?
Now we got a new candle opening, a little bit of a pullback here. It's kind of like nice. So if you do get filled here, it's better than getting filled just on the first fucking opening of the candle and then it pulls back on you.
So yeah, that's nice. It's filling that wick, grabbing all those people who are short right now, activating any people who might be in a sell stop over there to try to ride this wick down maybe. And then hopefully we'll flip. And if it doesn't flip really by like halfway through this candle, which is another 2 minutes, or if it breaks that previous candle low, I'm gonna cancel this trade.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the great thing is, like you said before, if it starts to go down, then hey, you're not in the trade. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And you just wait for the next opportunity.
It doesn't matter. And now I'm going to just get out of it. I'm just going to cancel it because it broke that previous candle low, and I'll just get out. Now, it might flip around and go in my way, but I don't care. Like, you know, throughout a day, I might take 2 or 3 trades, but I probably cancel and close 10 or 15 limit orders or buy or stop orders because they just don't get hit. So I'll put it's like fishing, right? I'm putting my bait out there. I'm gonna see if I catch anything. If I don't, I don't catch it. If I do, let's reel it in. That's it.
Sometimes you catch a monster. Sometimes the monster catches you.
Exactly. And this time, I just my bait disappeared. I guess, you know, like.
Trust me. I spent a lot of time fishing, and it happens. Sometimes you reel it in, and the fucking bait's gone. You're like, what the fuck happened here?
There you go. So now I'm just, like I said, simple boy from Brooklyn, just waiting for a closure above or below the range, and then I'll get in there.
Kind of little dippy below that 22,000, a little trappy. That 15-minute range still just kind of holding up here. People in the chat are very upset, I think, about the ICT stuff. I don't know.
Should I give them a couple more?
I don't know. I don't know if they can handle it anymore. They might start leaving.
Let me put my hat and glasses back on so they can't identify me when I'm out on the street. You know.
Yeah, don't. Hey. I actually did worry about that at some point. I'm like, man, these fucking ICT people, they could try to kill me.
ICT traders be like, I can't pay rent, but I understand liquidity. Hey-o. I'll be here all week. Is this thing on? Hello?
It's on. I think mine's off now.
Let's see. What else we got here? ICT traders don't lose. They just like redistributing liquidity. Hello? I'll be here all week. Well, today's Friday, so. Every ICT's worst enemy? A horizontal line. Hello? Horizontal line, I say.
You gotta watch out for the horizontal lines. Yellow lines especially, they hate those. Whatever you do, don't fucking put the bull flag on it. I saw an IC trader the other day talking about how they were trading this like amazing setup, and I looked at it. I'm like, that's a bull flag. They're like, no, it's a EBDB unicorn turtle soup sandwich. I'm like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, I follow a few traders online that will get in the exact same trade, but for them, they got an inverted belly button unicorn gap.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those belly button unicorns.
Especially inverted ones. Hello. But
that's pretty good, actually. Oh, little inverted belly button.
But for me, it was just a closure above.
Okay.
That was it. Just a closure above the range. You know.
I was talking to someone the other day about this idea of the 21 EMA and the VWAP. Whenever we get that cross, all right, 21 EMA and the VWAP crossing, we normally kind of get like a directional move after that. So we're getting very close to that possibly happening here. They're still kind of holding up at the bottom of the 15-minute range here. It's just not looking bearish enough for me to want to get short until, we really I want to see like a kind of a failed pushback up and then deny. That would be what I'd look for if I was shorting.
I mean, yeah, this chart's looking like, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. It's like, do you want the, it's like trying to figure itself out.
If I had $1 for every time me and Victoria had to talk about what's for fucking dinner, I told her, I'm like, I ain't got no time to talk about what's for dinner no more. I just give me some steak, give me some eggs, I'm good to go, baby. That's all I need. I don't need no bullshit. I don't need no sides. I don't need no fucking appetizer. Just give me the steak, give me the eggs, let's go. Right now, NASDAQ just sitting here, 22,000s. Will she make up her mind? People, this is the first time in the BDH. What's your impression so far?
I gotta say, this is like...
Is it real?
This is surreal. I walked in, when I pulled in, I saw that big cock on the side of the building, rooster,
There's a big
I
cock
came
on
in
the
here,
side of that building.
Damn. I said, it's a little chilly out. If I had a building, it would be a little turtle on that side. But
people ask me like, where's your building at? I'm like, don't worry, just drive down North Dixie until you see the cock, and you're there.
There it is, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Biggest cock in Pompano, baby.
So yeah, pulled up, saw the cars in the lot. I was like, wow. I right away called my mom. I said, Mom, I made it. I said, stop working, retire. I got you.
Mom, I'm at the BDH.
I'm at
retire.
the BDH. Like the only way is up. If you ever there's a trader on Twitter, Stoic, that I follow.
Yeah. He's so stoic.
He's got this SBS thing, which I do use a lot in like a confluence with my trading.
Is there anything right now you're kind of? Is there any wicks or you like?
Kind of like, so his SBS is pretty much like a high being made, then like a low, but not like breaking the previous range, then breaking the previous high, breaking the previous low, and then coming finally back. Pretty much like a little like here.
Yeah.
And then pretty much coming back up here. And I have taken his trades when it's a confluence with mine, which really is kind of where I am over here, where I'm seeing a lot of rejections down here in this 993 to 011 area, where price keeps coming into it, but then rejecting out. Like you see it happen here, it's happening here. So right here, I would, if I was gonna do a trade here, a stoic type trade, I would do it at the break, like right around over here.
Yeah, it's funny to see, like me and you, we trade totally different, but at the same time, like if I'm looking at your chart, I would say, above that 20 area gets it kind of going. Would be what I'm watching for.
So I would have like a little buy stop like that, sitting over there, and see what happens. At the same time, if we go close below this range or break this candle, I'll cancel it. And that I have no problem canceling my orders. Like I said, I might get in 2 or 3 trades a day, but I might cancel 10, 15 trades throughout the day that just don't get activated because they don't do what I want to do. And a big part of trading is not trading. Saying like, I'm not going to take
this.
That's
a good stat, actually, when you think about it. Like, hey, I take 2 trades a day. I cancel 20 trades.
That's it.
Boom. Instead of saying, I take 20 trades a day, no matter what. I'm like, do you ever cancel them? No matter what, I just get it.
Right. So yeah, if this candle's gonna end up closing below 993, I'm gonna cancel this order, and then just wait. But
where would you switch to like a bearish bias?
So really, if I get a nice close in here below where it's going right now, and then the next candle pulls up first, I might put a sell stop on the bottom of that candle to when it turns bullish into bearish to fill the range down. You know, I'm feeling this is looking very bearish. You look at the last. I've got these 5-minute candles.
Yeah,
you see how bearish we're looking.
Pivot
over
point
here.
coming out there 980 right now. 980 pivot point. We're getting below the 15-minute range. Sellers be trying to sell, baby.
You know, I joke about like ICT a lot, but really, and there's plenty of successful ICT traders, but I believe that those traders would be successful with any strategy.
100%.
I think
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Any strategy works. It's you that's broken. You're
100%.
the broken thing.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of, like, I'm doing support and resistance. This is that shit that a 3-year-old can do, right? I'm not doing anything special. Why am I successful at it? Why can I get payouts? Because I fixed myself. So you could jump strategy to strategy. Oh, this guy's posting profits. Let me do his strategy. Oh, this guy's posting profits. I'll try his strategy. It's not going to help you. You're still going to make the same fucking mistakes. You're going to jump in too soon. You're going to get in trades you shouldn't. You're going to over risk. You're going to over leverage. And that's you. So fix yourself. Promise yourself you're not going to hurt yourself anymore. And then you could literally pick any strategy. These strategies are strategies because people are making money with them. People are proving to make money with them. So it's you. It's you.
It's you, guys.
I like it. I like it. But I know I tried. Are you gonna leave me now? Oh, you think you're cool with your 100% sleep schedule over there, Victoria? Real fucking cool. Victoria just sent me her her sleep score for last night. What was mine at? 100? You got 100? What did I get? I don't think I did a very good sleep. How the fuck do you get 100? I think it's reading mine.
It says we both got 100.
Mine just says offline.
It says we both got 100.
It's fucked up. I knew it. There's no way you get 100. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way Victoria's getting 100 on her sleep score.
Such a hater.
Dude, the chat is so funny. Derwin, go fuck yourself, bro. Imagine like being so fucking just like miserable that you sit in a live stream and just like type for an hour about how you hate, like, oh, I hate this, you know, like, then go fuck off. God, what a fucking life you live, bro.
I mean, you know someone's not profitable when they're consistently
No, hold
hating.
on a second. You're telling me that Warren Buffett doesn't go on YouTube and fucking watch people day trade?
I mean, dude, that guy is in my DMs all day. Like, I can't believe you took that short. Like, it was obvious.
Hey, it's Warren. I don't know why you would have gotten long there, you fucking idiot.
I'll post like an L because I'll post everything. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
and someone's like, "Oh, today was such an obvious bull." It's like, bro.
That is literally my favorite. People go like, "Oh, dude, I knew it was gonna fucking the market was gonna crash today." I'm like, well, you only made but they have like a $200 profit. Trading micros.
Yeah.
My favorite is people that trade micros and then act like they're fucking God's greatest gift on the
Right.
planet. Like, yeah, I traded 2 micros a day, made $100. Pretty much like the easiest trading day ever. I'm like, if you're so confident in your trading, don't fucking trade micros, idiot. Trading 2 micros. Anybody that fucking brags about trading 2 micros, you got nothing.
So is your chat mostly like experienced traders that trade for a while, new traders? Like
My
what
chat?
type of people? Yeah.
I think my chat, I don't know what they are, to be honest. Honestly, they're probably mostly funny people. I don't know. Most experienced, the best traders. Hey, and by the way, I'm not hating on micro traders. I'm hating on gurus that trade with 2 micros and then claim that they knew exactly where the market was gonna go. You know, I'm not saying that a beginner shouldn't use micros, but if you're gonna claim that you're this amazing, profitable day trader and you're trading 2 micros and you make $100 and you act like you're fucking God's greatest gift to Earth, it's like, okay, it's kind of weird. Like,
I mean,
you're so confident in your trading, but you trade micros. That's just weird.
when you're seeing one of these influencers do that, it's because they're trading micros they're just hedging so that they can post a good screenshot.
Ooh.
They'll post a buy with 2 micros, and then a sell with 2 micros. See which one looks amazing, and then post it. It's like I back in the day, like I said, I'm just a boy from Brooklyn trying to make a living. So I was a sports bookie for a little bit. I'm a simple boy.
I think when your new nickname is Simple Boy.
Simple boy. That's it. That's how I like to trade.
I'm just a simple boy.
I'm just a simple boy trying to make a living here, man. But I knew this guy. He used to sell sports picks, right?
Okay. Those are always good.
What he would do is he'd call half the people, give them one team. Call the other half, give the other team.
I have heard about this before, actually.
Because
I've heard about this exact.
Half the people think this guy's a fucking genius, and the other half, he's like, don't worry, we're gonna make it back next week.
There was a guy, I remember a guy literally who was doing this like consistently. Every week he would send, say, hey, I think this team's gonna win to one half of his email list, and then the other half, and then he would celebrate the winners, and then everyone who lost, basically they don't post about it because they lost. Right. So it's like the perfect fucking strategy.
Yeah, he's like, we'll make it back now. Like, give me another shot. Like, we'll make it back. It's like, you could see, you see whenever someone's posting something online, some type of like influencer, if there's something that they're not showing there, it's on purpose. Like if they're showing like the entry with the arrow, but not the price entry, there's a reason for that, right? Like it's like there's no mistakes when they're posting this. So it's like, don't be a sucker. Figure yourself out. And then just pick a strategy that jives with you. Like me, I need in and out. I don't let my trades run too long. If
this trade right here activates, how quickly? Where would be your like profit? Where are you taking
I would
it
probably start trailing my stops in profit, especially because here I have the trailing drawdown with Elite until I hit the threshold. I'd probably start trailing right around here because I see other wick rejections.
Yeah.
I'd probably just start trailing it.
Like
which is what? That's 10 points.
I mean that's a good strategy, right? Especially if you're trading a
I
prop firm.
have 5 micros on since the election. I'm up bros momentum and time on my side, not day trading.
You're a genius, bro.
Ryan,
you're a genius.
You win, Ryan.
Everyone
Ryan's
follow Ryan.
Ryan's up on 5 micros since the election. Let's go, buddy.
Let's go.
How much profit is that?
I think he just spent it to say that.
Oh, shit. Oh God, he just spent all of his micro profit to post on YouTube.
No, we appreciate it, Ryan. We appreciate it.
I mean, is the market even up since the election? How much is the market up since the election?
Like I said, I'm simple. Every day is a new day. I don't even know what it did the day before. Like I'm a scalper. I don't.
I get the funniest. People always message me like, oh, I saw the market was down today. Are you okay? I'm like, what do you mean? Am I okay? They're like, oh, Are you all right? You need money? I'm like, yes, please send me money. And the market is red. I'm fucked. I will never be able to financially recover from this red day.
Another thing that like a lot of people might struggle with is, there are emotions where they get too attached to the account, and that could happen if you spend 3 weeks or 2 weeks or 4 weeks, something to pass an evaluation, and you finally pass it. You feel so invested in this account, you get scared. You're not trading right. Like, so with my evals, I don't trade them like a regular account. Like, I want to pass my eval quick because I don't want to be invested in this account where now I'm feeling like...
the people that brag about how they traded an eval for 30 days to pass it, I'm like...
You're going to pop yourself.
Seems like a lot of wasted time.
Yeah. It's like, Now that might be a good theory when you're first starting out because you want to...
100%. Again, guys, when I talk about stuff, it's not like I'm not hating on beginners. I'm just saying, like, if you've been trading for 6-7 years and you're like proud that you made $50 a day for 30 days straight to pass an eval, I'm like, that's cool, but like, that's a lot of fucking wasted time to make $50 a day in an eval. So that's not even like in an actual PA account. Like, it's just like the goal for me. If I'm in a fucking eval, I'm trying to get funded.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to fucking just like play around in the eval for the rest of the year. Like, I want to get funded. I want to get fucking payouts.
I don't want to have an eval for more than like 3-4 days, really, because otherwise you start feeling like, you're growing this account. It's and then when you finally get that funded account, you feel so, I got to be careful not to mess this up. Like I put so much time and effort into getting here. I got to be scared. And then when scared money don't make money, then you get popped. So it's like, of course, like I said, this once you have you're fixed yourself, you can trade, you've got a good strategy. But I on my evals, I go hard because I just want to I want to spend my time with money that I could pull out, not getting attached to not spending too much time on something else.
Get that payout, baby. Right now, the NASDAQ, I mean, this is kind of setting up exactly like we talked about, pushing back up there into the VWAP. If we start to sell down here, we got the overnight low, this like triple kind of bottom area down there, 970s or so. So I think especially like losing that 980 area here in the 5-minute chart right now. Very bearish candle so far. Here I am.
My buy stop is still just chilling because I'm waiting for either to get activated or for like a closure pretty much below the 993 where it's pushing. But you see, if I would have gotten this buy, let's say earlier, because I was feeling it, like I'd be popped. Like it's
popped.
Look
the
at that.
accounts are gone.
Now it's gone. So I'm just gonna close this again, and we go to the next. That, you know, and like that's really the trick here. Is you're waiting for your right trade. You don't need 10 trades. You don't need 30 trades. You need to stick to your rules, catch a trade or not. There's plenty of days I just don't catch one because I'm either doing something or if I've got other shit to do, I don't want to force myself to a trade. So I won't even look at the charts if I know I got a busy day ahead of me today. Like
Tapped right into that pivot point.
Yeah, exactly.
Who would have thought? Right into the pivot point so far. That 980 area. We still got this like 970s down there. Here's that chop back up to the 20,000s again. Just cannot like get this like a good closure below that 20,000, 22,000 area. We got the 1050 algorithm coming up here as well, the macro before 11. So getting closer and closer. It's cold in here. Get hot, baby. Drink some vodka.
Tell you, I do like how it respected that pivot point or support.
Oh yeah,
I really like that.
Point. You gotta love that, right?
Like that buy.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Right off the pivot point.
What do they say? They say it must be coincidence. Is that what they say?
It's all a coincidence, right?
Well, yeah, this is but at this point, even though I would like a buy here, and I am feeling kind of bullish, at least up to 22,022. I mean, I'm waiting because, like I said, I do no self-harm. You know, I'm not gonna jump into something I'm not really not fully sure on.
I say that same thing a lot, actually. I feel like we're the same person. You're my long lost brother from New York. I never knew. That's the thing, right? Like,
that's it.
I know exactly how to blow up an account.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I can blow up an account right now, no problem.
You just gotta push and what did ICT say?
You gotta push
it down. Push it down.
What's funny is ICT was like, I pushed that account down to $900, and I'm like, it took you that much work?
Right.
I mean, it took me one push.
Yeah.
I just be like, bam, hit the buy right now, fucking get dumped on. I can lose $10,000 right now, no problem. Have you ever tried, sometimes with the evals, with the consistency rule, where you like, if you make too much money, you gotta like, I've had it before where I ran up a top step like eval. I think I was up to like $80,000 in profit by trying to lose.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Every time I would put a trade on, it would go in my favor, and I'm like, fuck. And then I would try again and just no. So I was up like 80,000 in one day. It's hard to lose.
It's hard to lose. Well, it's hard to lose when you're trying to lose. When you're trying to lose, it's hard to lose. When you're trying to win, it's a little easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, right here, there's not much going on. I mean, we got a little bar coding here. And like I said, I still am feeling bullish because of these wick rejections. Look like every time price comes into this range here between 993 and 977, it comes in, maybe chills for a bit, comes back out, So it's like, that's kind of exactly what happened here. It went back down there, came back out, but it just doesn't feel right for me right now.
That I've told people that too. Like, one of the hardest things about going live on YouTube is the fact of everyone's like, Patrick, why are you not taking a trade? Take a trade. I'm like, sometimes there just isn't a trade.
Yeah.
Like, did it pull back into the pivot point there? Yes. Did it push up? But it's like, look at the chart now on the 5-minute chart. I'm just like, I don't love it.
Nah.
You don't like it. I don't even trade the 5-minute chart. And I don't like it. Look at the 15-minute chart. It's just like this thing's just fucking right there at that pivot point. We got a lot of support from the overnight here. Don't go shorting into fucking support. Right? I mean, that's a great way to think about it. Buyers want to buy low, sellers want to sell high. I mean, I know some people on the internet do it opposite, but like good traders are looking for a push up to sell into, and then, you know, good traders looking to buy the dips to kind of ride that momentum depending. So it's like sometimes the perfect short setup on paper actually ends up being the perfect trap.
Yeah.
And that's what sends the market higher. Because you're looking at it, you're like, oh, look at it, it's going to sell. And then all of a sudden it starts ripping back up. And you're like, but why is it ripping back up? I thought it was going to sell. And then you look, you're like, oh, wait, there's a pivot point. Oh, wait, there's support there. Oh, wait, it's a key level, you know? Zoom out. So many traders, at least for me, I see so many traders that they get so caught up in like, you know, the 1-minute chart, and all they're looking at is like that every little 1-minute candle, and they have no idea where the previous levels are, no idea where the highs, the lows are. And it's just like, okay, I'll trade whatever 1-minute candle does. I'll just trade it.
Yeah, and the worst thing is if they're right 1 or 2 times, they're like, I found it, and then they blow that account. Like, you know, you have to be patient. You got to be okay with not trading, and you got to have a plan that you can stick to, and that you don't violate it. Like, yeah, if anything, you got to just stay true to thine self, as they say. Know thyself, you know.
Know thyself. There
know
you go.
thyself. That's also.
I mean, it's you versus the market, right? It's not you versus, you know, Joseph in the chat. It's you versus the market. I guess. Do you have like days where you take 10 trades?
Usually once I'm up something like, if I'm doing my copy trading, and if I'm up like a total of something like $4 or $5 grand, you know, which means really like, you know, $400 or $500 per account, I'm done.
Well,
Like,
especially with like the payout rules,
Yeah.
consistency, all that. It's like it gets to a point where like you're just actually making it harder on yourself. Like I saw a guy the other day, he posted that he made like $7,000 in his Tradeify account. And I'm like, that's cool, but now you've got to fucking make, you know, like now you got to make another $40,000 to even get a $3,000 payout. If all you can get is a $3,000 payout, who the fuck cares about making $7,000 in one day?
Exactly.
Like that is like, it's just, I get it. It's cool to post, you know, on Twitter and be like, look, I made $7,000, but it's like, well, now you just fucked yourself,
right?
Because it's gonna be real hard to get a payout. Because now you got to make $40,000.
You'll end up over leveraging because you're like, well, I gotta make X amount to get my payout, and then you get popped. Because you got to remember the prop firm's main strategy or their main
source of income is you losing.
Is you losing. You've got to lose.
It's not from you getting payouts.
Your payouts don't help. They're not copy trading you. Trust me.
And that's like, so Tradeify, you know, with that 20%, because this is your rule. I think there's also like in the rules, like in the fine print, you can only make, I think like $15,000 like
per
total.
Account,
There's all these rules. So it's like if you make $40,000 in your sim funded account, you just wasted your fucking time because that money is just gone anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't.
So read the rules, people.
Yeah,
understand the rules.
Apex, after I think 6 withdrawals, you can pay out.
Yeah.
But Tradeify, your 3K maxed up to like, I think they'll let you do 4 or 6 withdrawals, and then they'll move you to live or something.
Top Step, I think, is sometimes they're a $25,000 cap per XFA, and then it's it would be basically $25,000 in payouts would be like the cap either way. Sometimes they increase it to a $50,000 cap per account, but again, it's like, hey, you made $100,000. You know, you made $100,000 in your XFA, but it's like they're not gonna move all that into a live account. They cap it.
They cap it.
The Bulls they're seeming to win here. I mean, I feel like for me personally, if I'm looking at this, I'd be like, okay, we get back above the VWAP. It's funny because the VWAP's right where you're kind of looking at as well for that breakout. So like through that 20 area, we kind of move back to the top of that range again. So Somebody said a 5-minute bear flag forming. It's not a very sexy bear flag. Not very sexy. This is more like a better spot to break to the upside. We got that pivot point that we bounced right off of. And when I say it's not very sexy, it's just like, I feel like if we were really going to take this lower on the 5-minute chart, we would have done it here, you know, on that kind of break. But it's like, not very sexy. That was what? Almost 30 minutes here.
Yeah, I'm just
Pyro said he sees a W. What do you guys think, chat? Where are we going? Up or down here? Who wants to know? Up or down? Where are we going? I love when someone just pops in the chat. The first thing they write is, "Are you green today?" I'm always green, baby. Always green. Now, I do have red days. But someone said that Patrick Wieland and Forex Ike are the best duo in the industry right now. I mean,
Hey,
I'm
now.
not gonna fight him on that title.
Hey, listen, trading when you're actually trading usually is boring because, like, look
Yeah.
what we're doing. We're waiting. For me, at least, I'm waiting on closures.
If
here.
you were home right now, where would you be? You'd be at work right now?
I'd be at work right now, you know, doing some work. I'd have the trading view open on the side with my copy trader, and I'd just be like, all right, I see where this candle is. We're in the range right now. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes, but you know, I'm waiting on closures, man. So
Yeah.
so it is boring. So that it is great when you could find like something make it a little more
something
exciting.
to do when you're not trading.
Get a little worked up.
Yeah.
Little-
Well, the problem
throw a
for
little
me is like
jazz.
I'm live on YouTube, and it's like there's like this pressure to like want to take a trade. And sometimes, like we talked about yesterday, I mean, there's days where just like you're not going to get that setup that you want, and not a good day to trade.
Yeah.
So here we go into the 10:50 macro out there, getting closer to that 11 o'clock hour.
Yeah, I'm looking to close above 22.11 or kind of get back down below like 977, 21,977. I need a little bit of a direction over here, like you know. But it does look like if you buy anywhere with these wicks over here, you could ride it up because it looks like we're wicking. You know what I mean?
Someone said, "There's the flag." Okay, well, let's see what happens. It's just like no matter what, I'm not gonna get short right here into this level. Just not gonna do it because the odds of this just going straight through that level there are not in my favor. It's a 50-50 chance, maybe less than 50-50, especially since we tested it this many times. So I'd rather just avoid taking this bear flag, you know, because then it's like, hey, if we sell through here, push back up, and then we continue, that's when I want to trade it. I don't want to trade it right here. Someone said range trading is fine. Yeah, I mean,
Everything's fine.
there are some people that buy low and sell low and make money, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to keep this green train going. The pressure is on, baby. We're trying to get that payout. Payouts.
If this 5-minute candle closes kind of around where it is right now, I might put a buy stop at the break of its high. If it closes kind of where it is, like
Buy stop at the break. What?
of the
11?
5-minute high, kind of like to ride back up to these
Yeah, yeah.
rejections at like
Okay.
17. But we'll see where this closes right now. We got another 20 seconds here, and we'll see where it closes.
It's also funny too. Like I see how many people like get upset, right? They get upset. It's like, Patrick, don't you see the bear flag? Don't you see it? It's like, I see it. I'm not fucking a retard, but at the same time, it doesn't mean I want to take it. Doesn't mean I love it.
You can't take every setup. You're gonna get popped. You can't.
And get popped just like back in Brooklyn, baby.
Back
you
in
fucking
Brooklyn,
come around
you
the
get
wrong
popped.
corner, you walk in the wrong fucking bodega, you're gonna get popped.
It's like the kids say, they catch you lacking. Is that what the kids say these days? I think so. Slacking.
Or lacking?
No
I'm not
caps?
kidding anymore.
No hat.
You're on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah. You guys can all see some of my like live trades on, no, not live, but I mean my recorded trades on TikTok at forex IKE. You know, I do a quick breakdown of my trades. You'll see I'm always off the 1 or the 5 minute. Kind of show you how I'm waiting on an EMA bounce. You know, do a little breakout on there. So check it out, and yeah, let me know. Tell me how stupid I am.
Victoria, come entertain the chat while I go to the bathroom. Be nice, chat. Be nice. Bathroom break.
Hi, everybody. It is a little warmer over here, actually. Patrick keeps the chair nice and warm. I don't think, am I clear right now? Yeah, okay.
What?
I was just wondering if I was clear. These lights are doing me all sorts of bad right now. Hello, everybody. How's everybody's day been? Is everybody green on the day? I hope so. Be a nice way to start off your weekend. Thanks, guys. Oh, what's with the new studio? I'm actually going to go over there right after this. We're putting the sound system right now. We're about a month away from launch and about 2 weeks away from Friends and Family Week. So I'm really excited. Getting everything ready for the launch party. Thank you, guys. I went a little bit blonder since we last spoke. So little by little. Turning into that Florida baddie. I wasn't trading today. No, I was just working on stuff to do with the studio. I was just watching and listening to Ike and Patrick. It was pretty entertaining. So, but I was trading a little bit last week. So here and there between the studio, once the studio opens and I'm in a better schedule, I'll definitely do more trading. So.
People thought I got a new girlfriend. Like, what happened to Burnett?
Thanks, guys.
She's back, baby.
I love Canada too. And
She's blonde. Hey, look,
you guys
Top Step's in the red.
are writing so fast. I can't even like answer. When's my launch? The launch is
Oh shit.
February 22nd.
Top Step's long. Like 12s.
Oh.
Are you half Asian? No, I'm not half Asian, but I get it all the time. I have Polish, Eastern European.
Oh,
I'm
look,
not sure.
They're trading combines again. Who
Actually,
would've
I
thought?
am sure. I did 23andMe, so I know exactly what I am, but I'm not Asian. Bonjour. Don't judge my accent,
Top
please.
Step's long. It might be time to take this bear flag.
All right, I'll let Patrick get back in here. Bye, guys.
It might be time. I don't know. Even a broken clock's right twice a day, right? Isn't that the old saying?
That's what they say.
Your sweater? You took it off?
There's water over there. It's freezing over here.
Because you're not next to the sun, baby. I'm the fucking sun. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. The universe spins around me, baby. Oh God! Now Top Step is everybody's long on Top Step right now. Oh God!
Oh, boy.
Ike, what are we gonna do? Now we
It
can't
really
take a
makes
trade.
me want to short. I'm not.
Just invalidated your trade. Cancel your trade. Cancel it. Cancel it. Oh God. My favorite is they are the king of entering and then the market is going exactly the opposite as soon as they enter. Absolute kings of it. Like you could not
It's amazing.
be any better.
It's like when you're trying to lose money and you just keep winning. It's the same type of deal with them. They're just-
Yeah, no, classic. I mean, I am bullish. I think we're gonna push up. Like I said, I just don't like that bear flag here, but now that Top Step's long, it might crash down.
Yeah, if I could get a closure below it at
It's a
993.
GT 500 behind me. Look at that thing. Woo!
Oof.
It's not green screen. Let's go, Top Step. They're long 4 contracts from the 22,012s. I don't pray for anyone to lose, but we should have got fucking short.
Yep.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Their stop is at the low, basically. Classic. That's such a that is literally the picture perfect set up for a fucking, I don't want to say a retard, but that is exactly how idiots trade, right? They get in long, and then they put their stop at the low.
Stopped out.
Put the stop at the low. You know, look at it. Just dumping on them. Motherfuckers lost $3,000 on that trade. Come on, Ike.
All right,
Come on, you need. I'm gonna put you in contact with Top Step TV.
I need a closure here.
I'll put you on Top Step TV. You can help them out over there.
See where we go. But look at this. It's really just hitting my ceiling and my floor. That's it. We're really not going anywhere yet.
Bro, turn the car on. I'll turn the car on at the end. Relax. We got a couple more. We'll give it another 15 minutes here while we got Ike. See if we can get a trade, but no reason to force it. He's got some fresh funded accounts. Last thing you want to do is have a red day on a green day. I don't know about you, but I just hate having a red day on a green day because then I gotta. Or wait, a red day on a green day. I hate having a red day on a Friday. Because then you got all weekend to sit there and think about it. You're like, your wife's asking you what's wrong. You're like, I fucking had a red day on Friday. Yeah. I always tell Victoria, I'm like, hey, if by like 11 or 12, you don't hear from me. If I don't text you and like say something like, hey, I had a great morning, then I probably had a bad morning. So don't ask. Don't ask. Be like, oh, how was today? I'm be like, fuck you. Yeah, now you know. Well, it used to be when I worked at home that I would end up not coming out of the office until later on in the day. God damn it, Top Step. God damn it!
What they getting? They're getting to another buy?
Mohammed lost 3,000. Dakota lost 3,000. Oh, they are fucking on fire over there, boys. They're on fire over there. The best thing is, how you doing, Ike?
Good, I'm
doing fine.
I'm gonna see where it is. Yeah, we're just chilling. I made
no problem. No
I made
issues.
$60 today, accidentally, pretty much. Can't be upset about that. Should have copy traded that, but if that 45, if that copy trader worked here, I might actually get in sell if this candle breaks its own low. Actually.
All right.
Let's see if we can get this candle to flip. If we can get a flip,
we gotta wait for
here.
Top Step to get short or long and then do the exact opposite. We could have just made like 30 points there on that trade if we would have just done the exact opposite of him. I'm telling people, I'm not even joking. Because here's the thing too. We all know that Dakota has like a 36% win rate. So 70% of the time, that motherfucker's gonna lose. So that right there is a profitable strategy. Doing the exact opposite of Dakota, 70% of the time you will make money. Like I'm not even being a hater, but that is literally the truth. It's kind of funny, actually. You got 2 on there now.
Yeah, because it's not a big range, so I want to still make some money. But let's see what happens.
You know what's going to happen now? It's going to push back up.
Yeah.
As soon as you put your little box there.
The market maker's targeting me.
Damn it, the market makers.
ICT, damn you. I'll get you next time.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, we'll see. But, you've seen today what I put on 3 orders, I think, that I ended up canceling just because price didn't go to where I wanted it to, and the beauty is if you take an L, that's okay. I don't mind taking an L, There we go. Are we getting in this? Let's see.
Oh, Dakota's long again. Let's go, baby. You're short?
I'm short.
Oh, it's got to hit.
Let's see.
It's got to hit.
Are we not copy trading?
Oh, come on. Come on, NASDAQ. Dakota's long from the 94s. Let's see if we hit.
Let's see what we
how
can do.
How did it
here.
get long at 94? Again. I don't think they understand how to trade.
Why is this not copy trading?
Right there at that pivot point now. Oh, God. All right, no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure here.
I might just take this
you
right here.
You have the best
180
indicator ever. Working in your favor right now. $200.
$200 real quick.
Let's fucking go, boys!
That's how I do it. It's too simple. It's too simple. That's what I keep trying to...
Top 7 is on motherfucking fire. Motherfucking fire.
And now, of course,
what a fucking... Oh, my God, these fucking guys.
It's beautiful.
I can't. I told you it was going to hit no matter what. What? As soon as they went long again.
But in a nutshell, this is me in a nutshell.
That's just my strategy right there is follow the trend. I'm not trying to pick a bottom. I'm not trying to pick a top. I'll put in my limit orders or stop orders. I'll wait for it to get hit, and I'll take my quick profits.
Well, that would,
That's
I
it.
mean, no
didn't
offense,
copy,
but that, no copy there, but that would have been, what, $200
Yeah,
across
so-
14 accounts?
Yeah, exactly. That would have been a nice
You've
little
been sitting
payday.
pretty.
I know. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. Next time I come down here, I'm gonna have to pre-test a little bit on some like.
I can't believe you came in here without testing.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Did you get tested for COVID before you walked in here?
Oh, at the door they got
Rolling up my nose.
Everybody must be vaccinated to enter the BDH.
It's a must.
So yeah, but look, there you go. That's really my simple trading strategy. There was no unicorns. There was no inversions. You know, on a higher time frame, this was actually like a wick fill going down right here. You know, on a 15
Still
minute.
going lower.
Still going lower, but there you go. And like you know, chat.
Still
sure.
going lower.
If I had balls, maybe I'd hold it longer, but I'd rather have no balls and get a payout than
Damn.
have big balls with blown accounts. I take my monies and I go. That's
I'm
it.
not
That's,
gonna
that's
lie,
it.
you know, like I definitely got some big balls.
You do.
And I've definitely not had the payouts for a while, you know, and then I kind of got to a point where I was like, wait, do I want to have big balls or I don't want to have big bank account?
Exactly. And you see, I always trade negative RR where I'm risking
Yeah.
more than I could win because
Because
who
your win
cares?
rate allows you to do that.
Exactly. Like, who cares? You're not trying to become a doctor. You're not trying to, like, fix anything or, you know, fix a puzzle or some shit. You're just trying to get paid,
We're not trying
right?
to reinvent the fucking wheel.
You're trying to get paid, bro. You're just trying to get paid. We got the money hat with real money in it. There's real money in this hat.
Hey, I just want to say, my guy here brought me a $1,000 bottle of fucking vodka. All right. I don't know exactly if he's 100% full of shit or not, but I think he's got some validity.
Google
there.
Google it.
Some validity there. Let's see what the Trump vodka goes
Check
for
the
these
Trump
days.
vodka. Let's see what they're going for.
Holy shit! How much is this one? This is $750. There's one selling for $6,000 right now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. When I come to the BDH, I come correct.
Damn.
That's
This
it.
guy fucking brought it in. Look at that. Trump vodka right here, everybody. Knocking out the door. That's pretty sick.
And yeah, this
You know what I gotta do? I gotta figure out how can I fucking get Trump to sign this. Oh my God.
money. Got-
What? Ginger, get to work. We need to figure out how to get Trump to sign my vodka. Because then it'll be worth a shit ton. Like a lot of money.
And look where price rejected pretty much, and that's why I'm not too greedy, right? Like it pretty much took my went to my TP and reversed. And even though if it might go, you know, there's that saying that I think George Washington said, didn't he? He said, "Bulls eat and bears eat, but pigs get slaughtered."
No,
So-
I thought it was bulls and bears make money, but pigs get fucked.
That's the new 2025 2025
Well,
revision. of
I
it.
saw Trump. He signed an executive order and said that you're allowed to use retard again. So I'm feeling pretty good. I was a little, I could have been in trouble if Kamala got elected. I definitely would be in trouble. I might get banned from the internet. But luckily, we're back. All right, what are you looking at? Oh, what are you doing over there? I see you doing something.
No, I'm just like,
He's
you know,
doing something.
Another thing I don't like to do is when I take a win, I take
Try
a
to get
minute.
right back
I take
into
a
it.
minute because
Yeah.
you
Well, 'cause
know
that-
you're
would this
feeling
have-
good.
Would this have? Wait, are you looking at the 1 minute chart now?
Yeah.
Okay, I
I
was like,
dropped
wait,
down to
these
the
5 minute
1 minute.
candles are looking
Yeah.
looking wild right now. But I mean, this
um,
could be a massive engulfing bull flag. And what's the best part? What is the best fucking part about this? What did we talk about earlier? Like that, the fake outs, right?
Fake outs, taking the lows.
This is literally a textbook fake out. What happened? It took out everybody's stops. Top Step put their stops below the low. Top Step had their stops right here, below this candle. Do you think it's a coincidence that the market got down below that level and then pushed right back up? It's not a coincidence, people. It is literally just this is what the market does. It loves to run stops.
When you're watching the market, this is literally the collective psychology and mind of a bunch of traders.
Do you have any other traders that you that are like that you I guess see like in real? I don't really see a lot of traders in real life, but do you ever see like other traders and you guys like, Dave, did you get that trade today?
No, none of that. You know,
Nobody
like,
at your work?
No one. Well, yeah, my work. I actually do trade with someone who watched me trade a little bit, and they started trading. But you know, I'm sure he's watching right now. You know, he's like. He's got experience, so he knows what he's doing, but he's still falling into that classic mistake of trying to like get too crazy too soon. And but he's getting it. He's getting it, Gabe. I see you, bro. I see you. You're getting it. But yeah, man. But this is also why you can't get too greedy. Like I had an 11.75 point TP. That's it. You know, now on Twitter, that shit don't fly. You're not, you know, you got to have a move. You got to have a power move. I don't need a power move. If this copy trader was working here, got 14 accounts, $200, you know, I can't do math that well, but it's like $1 million right there, bro. That's not bad for one. That's not bad for a fun day chilling in the BDH, you know? So, and here we're coming up to like another rejection zone over here. This is where I'd be looking for it to go short again. This is to get all the goofballs back into a buy now, who just got stopped out on their short, to get all these goofies back into a buy, thinking, oh, we're gonna go take out the, take out some other highs over here. And for me, I'm looking at these wick rejections here, where I might actually have like a sell stop, kind of like somewhere around here, where the EMA is also meeting, like a little sell stop action, like right around here, I might have, you know. That's kind of how I see it. It's very simple shit. I don't know about most of the. Yeah, I've seen an acronym. Maybe you know Choch. You ever seen that?
Choch.
CHOCH.
I thought that was between your balls.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, what does that mean? And then
that's a chode.
Chode. Yeah.
Choch.
Chode. Yeah, I don't know, but it's like I don't fuck with that. My screen is just as simple as can be, and I look for closures. I look for common rejection points, and I play the odds. If the last 3 candles rejected there, I'm gonna take a chance at the 4th
candle.
Go.
You know? You're ready.
He came correct or erect.
Cool. Hey-o. It's cold out here.
Correct or erect?
It's cold outside. I'll tell you that.
Oh man.
But here you go. Like,
I am dying laughing right now. I am fucking dying. Like, it's not even that I want to be right all the time. It is just fucking hilarious to see. Top Step TV is literally just the retail fucking market just getting fucked every day. That's what this is. Like, Top Step got long, gets stopped out at the fucking bottom. The market rips back up right to where they got long at. It's fucking amazing to see, because now you guys see why I wasn't in love with the short here, why it wasn't a good bear flag. We had that pivot point there. Don't fuck around with it. Stay out of this bullshit. And look, now it rips back up. I will, obviously, Ike made money on that trade, but that it fit his overall risk parameter. It fit his strategy. For me personally, like, I don't trade the 5-minute chart. So I'm looking at it like, it worked. It's awesome. It's great to see it. Nice work to Ike. Victoria's out of here. Peace. See you later, woman. I love you. All right. Look at this thing.
But this is also where I see a lot of rejections coming on, right between like 2005 to like 2010-ish. I see price keep going up there and then getting pushed back down. So it's like, I'm not looking to get into another trade right now, but
well, are you on the 1-minute chart now?
This is 1 minute. Yeah, I do switch to the 1 minute.
Me out. I keep looking at it. I'm like, dude, it's fucking market's ripping right now.
No.
And then I look at my chart and I'm like, it ain't moving.
I usually enter on the 5, but I do
look at the smaller time frame sometimes.
Yeah. Because sometimes I want to see if it's really where closures are happening.
Have you ever tried your strategy with 1 minute candles?
I have, and it's not as profitable. I end up taking more trades, of course, because there's more opportunity, but that's also the problem sometimes. So for me, I
more
realize
chop.
that. Yeah. For me, I realize 5 minutes.
I think a 2 minute. Because here's the thing too, though, is if the market's trending, your strategy has like basically like fucking amazing R&R, right? Because if you like an enter for a 5 minute kind of breakout setup, and then you have your stop, it's like you can just like, how often do you ever just let it fucking run? Especially like if you see it's
Rarely.
like A+.
Rarely do I let it run. I try to think all my trades are A+. I only take A+. Like, why would you take a B trade? Like, why would you do that? Do you
I only like C trades.
Yeah, C trades, right. Or double D trades. Hello.
You know, I saw the trade, and then I see it there.
But I don't. Why not? There's no rush for anything. So why push yourself into something that's not
especially
perfect?
like you said, like you're trading the prop firms, you're trading the funded accounts. So it's not like you don't need a $50,000 a day.
Yeah.
But I think the upside potential for your strategy really does have a lot of potential for if
runners.
that was your strategy.
Yeah,
It also depends. I mean, like the market's got to be trending, right? Like I say to people all the time, like if you're a momentum trader, you can't trade the chop.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get blown up. You're gonna get a fake out, and then it's like you're fucked. So there's those days where the market just keeps going higher and higher. Like I don't want to say I get rock hard for those days, but I get fucking excited. Nothing better than just seeing a trending market. You're like, oh,
yeah,
it is game on, baby. Especially when you can look at the levels above and be like, oh, like we're gonna hit this level. Like those are the days where it's just like, let's make fucking money.
Yeah, you just know.
What's your what do you think? What's your biggest profit in one day?
Biggest profit was on trading Apex. I had like 8 accounts and made like four grand on each account.
On each account,
so,
okay.
Which also goes back to what we were talking about before about the 30% consistency rule.
Yeah.
Because then all of a sudden I had to.
Yeah.
But I mean that was all right because then I had a nice cushion. So because I can't let. When you're doing a prop firm with trailing intraday drawdown like some of these have, you can't just let a trade run because you're going to end up, even if you're right, you might get stopped out because of that intraday drawdown. The drawdown's chasing you and it doesn't back up. So until I'm usually, if I got a 50K account, which these are all 50K accounts, I'm not going to let shit run until I'm at like $4 grand in profit, 3,500. So I like have a cushion that's not chasing me.
That's the nice thing with Apex. Like once you get above that buffer, then there's no more trailing drawdown. And you get that, like when I was trading for my $600,000 payout, I had like a $50,000 buffer at one point. So I could go into like a $5,000, $6,000 drawdown on the day, and kind of like, okay, like it's not game over. I think I did that. I think I lost like $10,000 per account one day.
But you could do it then.
And you can deal with it because I'm already up 50. So it's like, all right, it sucks, but like I'm looking at the bigger picture. Bigger picture is I'm still up massively. And that's the thing too, is like you can't focus on that daily profit.
No, yeah.
You gotta look at the end of the month. At the end of the month, if you're sitting in the green, like you did something right. But if you had one good day, it's like it don't matter because all the other bad days just blew it up.
And if you see like where I was talking before when price was coming up, and I said I see all these rejections between like 003 to 22.003 to 22.10. I just see price coming there and pulling back up. Look what happened over there. Price came up to what? 22.07 and then pulled right back down to get all the suckers who started thinking this is going to become bullish.
The trap, like just like we talked about earlier.
Exactly.
The fucking trap is real, baby. It's fucking real.
These wick rejections here, people think it's too simple. You can't. There's no way that you could just make money doing the wick rejections. But look at that. The wick rejections, if the price keeps coming up here and rejecting there, sure, eventually that's not going to happen. But what's the chances you're smart enough to pick that one time it's not? Chances are it's going to come back up there and reject again.
Well, actually, top step got long, so.
So that's why it's going down. I was wondering what happened there.
Let's go. God.
But yeah, I mean, really, I'm just support resistance. I look at these wick rejections. I use SBS by Stoic for confirmation, but like this is kind of an SBS going on right over here.
I like that someone just in the chat said that Top Step TV changed the chart so it doesn't show the profit, but it shows the points now. So that way when you lose, it's not as much, like, hey, I only lost 20 points instead of $2,000. So
let's see.
If you guys have enjoyed Ike being here today, make sure you tune in next Monday. We've got Nutty Bar coming in to trade with us and hang out and all that fun stuff. So we'll be here. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button as well. Big thank you for Ike being here today. Hit that like button, blow it up, let the chat know. Somebody said, Ike, do you have your strategy written down somewhere?
It's not written down, but if you follow me on Twitter or on TikTok, I explain my trades all the time. Like I'll do a screenshot.
We'll do a little interview later after this, so we'll put it up on YouTube so people can learn a little bit more about you.
Yeah.
If they missed the live stream today, I think you got some great knowledge, some great experience to talk about with people.
Yeah, go back and watch it from the beginning. You know, I try to explain my simple strategy. The only thing is if you gotta fix yourself and accept the fact that trading is not as complicated as you think. It's hard, but only because you got to break yourself. You got to train yourself. It's not complicated. And if you start making it complicated and you start drawing all these things and letters all over the place, I'm like, there are successful traders who do that, but they would be successful in any strategy. So that's all I'm saying is simplify it, be disciplined, no self-harm, don't go against your plan, and you're going to be a winner, baby. You're going to be a winner.
Well, that's the thing too, right? Is at the end of the day, if you got to find consistency, either in losing or consistency in not taking trades, whatever it is. Like you got to find some type of base. I tell people, I'm like, hey, do you lose a lot? Like, yeah, I lose all the time. I'm like, okay, perfect. Now let's figure out, why are you losing every day? Like, is it because you're chasing price action? Are you FOMOing? Are you trading before the bell? Like, there is a very specific reason to why you're losing. So all we need to do is basically figure out what that reason is and then change it. Because if you're consistently losing, you can actually consistently win.
That's $1 million game plan if you're consistently losing.
I mean, hey, Patrick, every day I lose $500. I'm like, okay, perfect. Let's just do the exact opposite of that. And I know it sounds funny, but like, whatever you're doing, if it's because you're trying to trade the first candle of the open, whatever it is, you're trading news. Let's just get rid of that and let's change it, right? Instead of getting long on a bear flag, maybe let's try to get short on a bear flag.
Right, exactly. If 95% of traders are losing,
yeah,
you got to do the opposite. And if the opposite is doing what your instincts are telling you not to do, do it. Because what you're doing right now isn't, right? So,
yeah.
So just do the opposite. I mean,
it's funny because I've talked to, obviously, a lot of traders over the years, and some of the most profitable traders that I talk to, they talk so much about the idea of like, Patrick, just do what everyone else is not doing. And I'm like, oh, that's genius. Because it's like, if 90% of people lose, then I just need to do the exact opposite. And I would say the biggest problem for most people is it's FOMO. It's FOMO. Greed. It's emotion. It's not that they don't know how to trade. It's just emotion. It's greed. And that's where they end up blowing up their accounts. And like you said, if you get your $300, $400 a day, per account, then you go on and you just focus on working and not worried about like, oh, I got to make $10,000 per day.
That's it. I mean, where else you making $3-4 grand clicking a couple buttons in an hour or even less? It's like,
that's my favorite. I ask people, I'm like, they're like, Patrick, I need to make $10,000. I'm like, okay, like how much money do you make right now working? They're like, well, I make like $1,500 a week. I'm like, so you work an entire week to make $1,500 and you're not happy with just like maybe making $1,500 like in a week trading as well? Like it's just kind of like you got to rewire that brain. You got to move that goalpost a little bit. Like that, get to the point where if you can make $50 a day consistently, there's no reason you can't make $100 a day.
Especially with scaling now. Like the way you could scale, you can have 20 accounts with Apex.
20 account. Bro. Boom! Look at that fucking light bulb moment right there going on.
My first, all of my funded accounts and everything all my evals, all that, I bought that first Top Step account. I think I posted also when it happened, but I got a payout on my first Apex account, the 2,500. I think I had a 100K thing, got that 2,500, and that funded everything since. And I've gotten tons of payouts since then, but you don't need, Apex, what, $20, $40, go take a shot. Or any of these things, any of them are all affordable to really take a shot if you're ready. But you don't be your own worst enemy, because you got to remember how dumb you are, okay? Like, you have to remember that you're not the smarty mama told you. You're not. That's why you're in a room with a bunch of other people trying to make money.
My mom told me that I was going to be the president of the United States. Though.
Well, you're different.
I actually might be
You're different, BDH, because, I mean, look, you got it. You figured it out.
I know. I think I got it.
But that's because you knew it. You figured it out. That's what I'm trying to say.
BDH, baby.
BDH.
I'm special.
BDH.
All right, before we sign out here, just showing you guys the transparency. I'm all about that transparency around here. Actually, I don't really give a fuck if anyone believes me or not. But since Ike is here today, he can actually vouch for me. And you can see here on my Tradeify accounts right now, we are sitting, where are we sitting at? We're sitting at 83,000 in total profit. That's 5 accounts, by the way, 5 accounts. And we're currently on a 9-day win streak. Again, today we're green, so that's 10 days. We can request a payout tonight. And yeah, it's not a, I didn't make this money because I reinvented the wheel. I just simply trade bull flags, bear flags, momentum. I let the market tell me where it wants to go, and then I jump in, I get out before the party ends. So hate me, love me. At the end of the day, you can't fucking deny the fact that Patrick Wieland makes fucking money.
Let's see ICT post something like that, right?
Never.
Never.
I would bet $1 million that ICT could not ever do this.
Never.
Never.
You
No
see my
fucking
shirt.
way.
You see my shirt I wore today.
We gotta put it up there. Let me put it up there
put it
for the
up there.
people. Oh, look at him.
You see? Am I on it? Right?
I think I only sold one ICT shirt, and then he's the guy that
I'm
bought
the
it.
guy who bought it, man. Okay? Like, and again, there's tons of ICT traders that are profitable.
Yeah,
right?
It's not. We're just men. We having a good time.
We like to have fun, but I you know, the whole cult following where the people who believe he made some out of
The
it,
market
bro.
makers kidnapped him. Oh, by the way, people in the chat, the $96 right here is because I flipped before the fishing tournament last week. I forgot to do it on Friday because I woke up like 4 in the morning and just totally forgot to flip. But it's all there. I mean, I don't really know what else to fucking show you. You know, you can literally see where we're at. It's all very real. I don't know why it shows lowest months, but I think that's just because I've never had a low month before. But right now, it's all there. My P&L, the upside, the downside, the fun.
They can hate all they want. You can't argue with that. You can't argue with those numbers.
It's not fucking Photoshop. It's real. The haters are gonna hate, and we winning. So locking in that profit there. Also trading trading in my Apex funded accounts here today. So we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it.
Yeah, next time I'll make sure my copy trader's working here because
yeah, you better fucking don't ever show up without your copy trader working again, boy.
I'll
don't you ever come here
check.
again without that copy trader working. Damn. You can see here also in my Apex accounts, we just started these accounts yesterday. We're up $2,000 per account. Today up $1,000. That's $20,000. You guys have seen me take my $600,000 payout. It's real. And here in the Tradeify accounts, we got a little crazy and somehow made $3,000 in that account. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up my my consistency rule. We'll see. Maybe I should lose some money. See, that's the problem with the consistency rule. Now I'm like, should I try to lose some money?
Right.
You know, like, is it going to fuck up my payout here? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Right now, the NASDAQ, again, pushing back up here. I think we possibly get that breakthrough, the VWAP coming up, middle of the day, something, and then start working our way to the highs again. So there it is.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. There it is. You got any last? We got like 5 minutes here. If you want to answer some questions in the Q&A there,
Yeah.
while we're here.
You can check me out on on Twitter and I've got Instagram, but I barely post on that. It's just too much to be posting. But Twitter and a little bit on TikTok. It's ForexIKE, just ForexIKE. Not it's ForexIKE. ForexIKE, and yeah, you can hit me up there. I really don't answer any DMs because, like, bro, I'm just trying to live my life. I like to share my trades. I explain my trades. I explain the breakdowns. I'll show a screenshot of, like, before the trade what I'm thinking, my sell limit, buy limit, whatever I'm putting in there, and then, like, screenshots throughout or record the video over it. So you can check all those out. And, you know, if you ask questions in the comments, I'll usually answer those. But, yeah, man, that's it. It's just about keeping it simple. And I can't stress that enough because you're simple.
I gotta crush the fucking idiots in the chat once again who are over here. Patrick made $96 in 5 trades. It's because it's 5 accounts, you fuck. Look at the time. $19. It was 5 accounts. That's why it's 5 trades.
Let Ike start the GT 500.
Let him start it? I don't know. I don't know if he got the insurance for that.
No.
Yeah, the people in the chat, like, that's my favorite. Like, yeah, but look, he made $96 on one day. What a scam.
And first of all, even if you did,
who cares? Like, right? And like you could put
I
stops to
flipped.
break even. Like, what if you move stops to break even and price reversed, and so he got out without taking an L? It's like,
Well, I've gotten a lot of hate for that, because when you look at my actual stats, a lot of times my stats are skewed because a lot of my winners end up being break-even trades.
right.
Like, so you look at my stats, it's like, oh, his average winner is only, $300, but it's like, yeah, because a lot of my trades, I move my stop to break even. If I get stopped out, it's going to show that I only had a $1 fucking profit. So my average, it fucks up the win-loss ratio and all that. But at the end of the day, all that matters is very simply this. What the fuck is going, what does the account say? 83,000 in 5 days. Trading bull flags and bear flags again today in the green. So we're going to get this payout with Tradeify. I told Brett Simba that I want my fucking money in cash.
Cash.
I got no time for no fucking deal or any of that other bullshit. So
Paper
if you're
bag
watching,
delivery.
Brett, I want my money in cash.
Bring it.
Or I'll never trade with Tradeify ever again. So I think he's watching. We'll find out if he's going to listen or not. But don't send me no fucking, I want cash money for my first payout with Tradeify. All right. So I guess we could start up I don't know what the best camera to start up the car here is. Maybe this one. Let's do it. We got to open up the thing because we're going to die with the carbon monoxide. American muscle.
Let's go.
American muscle. I'm getting old. I'm getting old when you start getting into a car like this. This is how I get in the car now. I got.
You need like a walker or something to lower yourself down.
The Lambo's so fucking low, you have to get in like that. I think it's loud as fuck. It's louder. Damn! Yeah, my neighbors are gonna love me. My neighbors are gonna love me. America, baby.
That's how we do it.
America, baby. America. Oh, God, I can't breathe now. We all just died.
Yeah, I'm a little high right
Oh,
now.
fuck.
Whew.
Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Oh, look. Now Top Step's trading fucking gold. Or they're trading something else. God, now they're trading in a practice account. Classic. Just fucking classic. So there it is. Big thank you to Ike for coming in here today. I got to keep the window back there open.
It's a pleasure.
We'll see about maybe trying to get him back here in the future. But for now, big thank you. And we'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm going to work on a little video here in a minute and get some questions and answers and all that fun stuff. And then next Monday, Nutty Bar will be here. Monday and Tuesday. So
Get that nut.
get that Nutty Bar.
Get that Nutty Bar.
I gotta ask him, like, how the fuck how'd you come up with a YouTube name of Nutty Bar?
Must be a chocolate fan or something.
He must be some kind of weird shit going on. He is Amish, so it could be like an Amish thing. Some kind of like weird sexual fetish Amish. Wait, I'm just kidding. Nah, Nutty Bar's coming. We're trading. We're doing it live. There's my P&L. Go fuck yourself. If you don't like it, you don't believe it, well, you can always just
Keep hating.
go buy a bottle of Trump vodka and stick it up your fucking ass.
There we go.
I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace to the Middle East.